Sweet. There we go. Yeah, I can hear you fine still now. You had what happened last time? I forget. Was other people on Netflix or something? You had problems, or you tried to fix it, or you tried going around the garage too, or something?
With me, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I'm in my basement and the router's not as good. I have no idea, but it was awful.
Yeah. Well, for the first half, it was pretty good.
Hopefully, this time's a little better. And if it's not, well, sorry.
That's okay. Got a drinky.
Good.
Do you like these? Brian probably likes these. You probably drink these a lot down there, hey?
Oh, Coors Banquet.
Oh, of course. You know what?
Yeah, I like these.
I have some in the fridge. I have some Coors Light in the fridge, and I like the Coors Light because the mountains turn blue.
Oh, blue, and they're cold. When do the mountains turn blue? I made that commercial for them. That's awesome. I forgot about that. I don't know if these ones turn blue. Which ones are they? The ones that turn blue? Which ones did you say?
Coors Light do. They might have other ones, but Coors Light have the mountains will be blue if it's cold enough, and if they're not blue, it's not cold enough.
That's neat.
There we go.
Helps all the drunks out, right? Put it back in.
I'm trying to see us live. Oh,
We're approaching Christmas.
Probably take a second. It could be a delay for.
No. I see it now. I just I didn't get the notification for some reason. On my computer.
Oh, okay. No, you're really clear this time. You're not lagging or nothing.
Good. So what's Jason drinking there?
Approach.
Grasshopper? Oh, Amber Lager.
Amber Lager.
That looks pretty good. Got the Buck's ass.
It's actually really good.
Nice.
So what I got, because I'm drinking with a couple Canadians tonight, I'm going with the, I'm going with the Founders Canadian Breakfast Stout.
Is that pretty good? What is that?
This is Canadian Breakfast Stout from Founders. This stuff is phenomenal. It's one of my favorites, so I'm going to crack it open right now.
I've never.
My last one.
You got to enjoy it then.
Yeah, 4-pack runs like $25. So.
Oh, really? For like a 12?
Just for a 4-pack. And
4?
Yeah.
4 Holy.
And it's 11.7% though, at least. So
this is phenomenal. Well, I guess you don't need as many beer then. That's like going to charge you more for less.
No.
Oh, that looks freaking like my coffee. That's pretty thick, man.
Can you put a straw and it stands up?
Probably.
It's really good, and like I said, it's a little expensive, but I only buy it around Christmas time. You're going to kind of treat myself to a little present.
That's sick. I'll try some if I see some of that ever. But now since I know what it's called or I need to see the picture. Send me a picture of the bottle, then I'll find it easier.
Yeah, I'll send it to you on your phone. But that's another close up of it right there.
EBS, nice. There's so many different styles. Like my favorite craft beer that I like, I always like take pictures of it and then I save it on my phone because I'll never remember some of them when you try certain ones.
There's only a few I actually remember what they look like when I buy them.
The favorites, are they?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. So, what you been up to, Brian?
So I didn't go out this week yet. I'm on my 4 days off right now. But last weekend, I've been trying some trout fishing, some salmon fishing.
That's cool, man.
I had been striking out, and I finally got on them the other day. I got a couple Atlantics. I'm using like an inline spinner, like.
Show us that. You said that hook yet, or?
Yeah, I got like kind of like they call them like Arctic spinners.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kind of like a Blue Fox in a way. Hey, with like a big long skirt on it.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty long skirt. This is like a 5/16 of an ounce. I think they make them in a 1/4 ounce as well. But that's what I didn't catch them on this color. I actually caught them on a different color. But those are working pretty good for me.
You had some nice pictures. Hey, I've seen some of those you're posting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ones I post
on. What do you post on?
Was it your community group or where's that picture you had last?
Sometimes you probably on the community picture, the one where I was just holding it, standing on the dock.
It's Facebook, wasn't it?
Might have been Facebook. I know I posted a photo on YouTube, just in the community tab.
Maybe that's where I seen it.
I said something like surf and turf in the thumb because I got a deer.
Okay.
And then I got the fish.
Is it still? I'll find it. Give me a second.
That was a few weeks back, and then I've been striking out by myself. I just went to a different spot by myself and been striking out 2 weeks in a row, and then finally I caught a couple. So
that's nice. At least you got something. They're hard to catch, hey?
Yeah. I caught a couple Atlantics, and they had eggs in them still, but the meat was still good. Some guys say like around this time of year you got to watch the meat, might start turning white, something like that. But it was still pretty
Oh,
dark pink.
okay, cool. I got a picture. I'll just switch screens for a second. This is it. Yeah, that's a nice one. Hey, how much does that weigh?
I never weighed it.
Oh, okay, I see the picture. That's a nice.
Oh,
That's a
yeah,
steelhead, eh?
Yeah, that was a steelhead, and the ones from the other week, from last week were Atlantics, but that was the steelhead. I was up with Lucas from the Outdoor Conquest,
Oh, okay. You
up
just
in
have that
Harbor
one.
Beach. Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
And
What's that thing? Like a grouper thing, or what's that?
what is that?
Oh, you got it on there.
Yeah, what is that?
Right there, that's catfish there.
It's a catfish.
Oh, catfish.
Oh, that doesn't
Yeah,
look like a
can't-
catfish to me on that picture. Which the angle? I don't know. I haven't caught those before, but that looks different from that angle.
Yeah, it was making it was moving around as I was trying to get the flow. That was like a 10-pound channel cat.
Oh, cool. So you just casting off the dock there?
Right there I was. Yeah, actually, you know what? I was trying to catch perch with my stepfather in that spot, and it actually bit my perch rig. Almost like those rigs you sent me or that I bought from you. Those
Oh,
what do
the
you call it?
pickerel rigs or whatever.
Yeah, I caught that on one of those pickerel rigs.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So how do you have like a gaff then, or a super long net? I've never fished off a dock that's like 10 feet. Like that looks like it's high. What do you got, a big long net or what?
Yeah, that one. At that time, I didn't have a net, but my stepfather did a pretty decent net. And since I've been doing all this steelhead trout fishing, whatever,
Yeah.
a lot of these places have higher docks. Even when you're on a dock, it's pretty high up. So I went and purchased I went and spent like $150 on a really nice net. Probably
Oh,
the
wow.
only net I buy for my whole life. And that thing stretches out to 12 feet long. It's a
Oh,
Ranger.
sweet.
Yeah. Yeah,
Are you
Don't
net
lose that in
fishing
the water.
right. It's one of those Ranger nets. Is what they
Oh,
call
that's
the brand is
awesome.
Ranger nets. So
Fish you need it though. I always wondered, like, do you guys get like a huge fish on some of those docks, and they're like 20 feet off the ground? It's like, holy shit.
right. Those are some pretty high docks. So yeah, I should be set up. I should never, unless I tear that thing or drop it in the water, I should never need another net. I mean,
I suppose. Is it like is it a rubber net or is it like nylon, the mesh net for those?
it's the rubber. It's the one with the coat. It's not just a pure rubber net like I have on my kayak, but it is the mesh with the rubber coating on top of it.
Oh, okay. So the hooks don't get as
So-
tangled in it as easy, or
Right.
Nice.
Right, not as much. And if I ever wanted to buy, I could always buy a full rubber net to go on it. But
Okay.
I think the main cost in that net I bought was, it was nicer.
Yeah.
The metal was nicer. I forgot it wasn't going to bend a lot. I could actually put that thing on a railing and, put torque on it. It's not going to.
Oh,
bend the
really?
heck out of it.
Get there
So-
and like teeter-totter it up, and then
Right.
they're doing it.
I mean, most of the time you still want to grab that net and just,
Pull it
still
up.
hand over
straight up.
hand. Yeah.
But you don't want to really purposely do that. But the guy said, if I were to do that, it shouldn't bend the pole of that.
Oh,
net as much.
yeah. That's good
So,
then. Be
Whatever,
like,
I just went big. I spent the next extra probably 30, $40 that I had to. But
at least you have. It's
whatever.
good to have though.
yeah, it's cool.
Sometimes it's worth spending the extra $30-$40.
Yeah, he talked me into it. He's like, you're gonna have this thing forever. Nothing's gonna go wrong with this net. He's like, I got one just like it. So you're just trying to make a few extra bucks in the shop. So.
He's a salesman. He's a salesman. That's okay. It is good.
Yeah,
Nice to have
got
though.
You guys been out on the ice then, or what? Looks like you have been, Cody, with all those.
Technically,
I don't know how many darn cameras you've been getting.
what? Then the last one, it was like between the two companies, 3. 2 was the same one, the one I uploaded today, and then the newer EOYO one or whatever. But seems to be a little better though from the previous one I got like last year from them. I think that was like the 480 definition one that was really really bad, the DVR one. But this one's pretty good now. Wait, I guess you've seen the videos or whatever. It's a little better,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, I seen the video there.
Yeah, and then other one's pretty cool. Hey, that 1080 from MOQ
Yeah.
TQGR. What the
yeah.
fuck?
The more-
I wasn't even gonna try and pronounce that. Like, come on, guys, just give me letters and numbers. Let's
That's-
make a company
That's
name.
the one you did today, right?
Yeah, that was the second one, the DVR one. That one is that is 480. That one. So it's just like
Yeah.
if you wanna. I think it's okay. Like I was saying in the video for like an average person, I wouldn't get it for DVR at all. But looking at the screen, it's not that bad. But the actual
Yeah.
recorded footage, that's bad. I'll just
Yeah.
show it on my screen anyway, since I got it kind of ready in the last minute. Some of the footage, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit nicer camera. I do like my EOYO like while I'm using it, the picture looks really, really good. But like you said, it's the same thing when you go to convert that onto YouTube or on a DVR. It's just awful. I
It's
mean,
just yeah, some of them.
I don't get how it's so awful because like I got it right here, and
Is it an AVI file?
like when
Yeah, it's an
huh?
AVI. I know it's a lower quality, like less memory file. That's part of it, but
Yeah.
this is
Thank
the. Oh shit! Hang on.
There's not much data in the footage to
Yeah, it's just
to upscale it, right?
yeah.
Right. Because like the actual photo, I don't know if you guys can see that real good. Or am
Yeah.
I pointing it?
This
Yeah,
is
I got
good
little
photo
logos
like
up
that.
there.
It looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to be phenomenal. You're like, okay, this is going to be great. I'm going to put this on YouTube. It's going to look really good, and it never does. So I'm looking into getting something different.
Yeah. That was which model was that then? The same one I had last year or something? God, I don't know. I don't even keep track of the models. There's too many of them.
That was the eYo-Yo. It's the 9-inch screen, and it comes with DVR, and it's the 1000 TVL.
Oh, 1000 TVL. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
so it's
The other one I did today was a 1200 TVL. The screen, like you said on this, it's okay to look at, but as soon as you upload it, gets
Right.
bad. Gets kind of bad. I'll go full screen here. Here's some of the footage on that. This is you can't even scale it to the screen. It looks even way worse. That's just going so slow too. But I kind of stated in the video, you're gonna figure it out as soon as you start looking at it. Just
now, which one is this? Which one
this is the
again?
one today, the DVR with the 480 resolution.
Beautiful
It's-
opening line on that video. As far as I don't know if this is your password or something.
Yeah, I know.
Phenomenal.
I don't know what to say. It's like, how do you do an intro with that? Like, it's not even a word, unless you can pronounce that and that is a word. I don't know, man. And then,
It was perfect. Man. I was laughing my ass off. watching that.
yeah, it's funny, but not totally offending them. It kind of keeps it real, I guess. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I had some other thing. Where's that at? Oh, I just lost the footage.
Now this must be the 3 feet of water because I can see the ice pretty well on that. Was that the 3 feet of water you were in?
Shit, I hit Minecraft by accident. My screen's loading. I had to close this in a second. I hit the wrong taskbar. 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. I don't even play Minecraft. That's for my son. Okay, what was that question? Sorry, I'm back.
I said that must have been that video must have been from the 3 feet of water because I
Yeah.
can see that ice pretty well.
Yeah, the first part was the 3 feet or whatever. But where's that other one? Yeah, the 1080 one's pretty cool. It's too bad that one. Well, the DVR and not the DVR, but the DVR one's would be pretty cool. I think. Hey.
Right.
Did you message them, or you were gonna give them an email?
I messaged them. It is the weekend, so I'll give them some time. And usually, anytime I send messages out through Amazon like that, I mean, usually the company will say yes or no pretty quickly. I'm saying like
Responding,
within
that's
3 to
good,
4
yeah.
days.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Which
Is
one
that how
are
you
you-
went
are
about
you
yours,
asking
or they
for?
contacted you? I'm sorry.
Which one are you asking for?
The Brian, it's the MOQ, the 1080 one. I'm just trying to find some stuff on it where I have.
Yeah, I was asking for the 1080p with the DVR. Whatever I get next, I want to have DVR. I don't even want to mess with anything if it doesn't have DVR.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. Hey,
Oh, I need
Yeah,
set up
that's-
in this
I
one.
got
They got that.
my
I got
gosh.
this guy here right now. I've been playing with
See that?
Oh, nice.
That's the Mocor or whatever, or Mucor, whatever company.
Morecore. or
Morecore?
something like that.
Oh, okay,
Morecore. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I
But
never remember them all.
they sent me this one. This has the DVR, and it's the footage when you it's supposed to come in 720p.
Okay,
But so this is the first one they sent me.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the two companies you're talking about, right, Cody?
See the screen?
Oh no, is that broken?
Yeah, that's how it came.
That's
I
not
think
good.
it-
the
I
story
don't
gets
think
better,
it's-
Brian. It gets better.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
keep
don't worry,
listening.
there's more.
Wait,
So-
there's more. There's a lot more.
There's more. So they sent it, and I open it up. I turn it on. I'm all excited, and I get that. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, okay, well, all right, whatever. So then I go, and I message them, and they're like, okay, no problem. We'll send you another one. So I'm like, sweet. They send me another one. I can't show the actual all of this one because I kind of got it taken apart. But really hard to see. But like all in here on the screen, it's all busted. This one's busted worse than the other one was.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then they're
No,
they're
they
like,
get better,
you're on your
too.
own. Jason's
so then I
breaking them
got
all.
to them,
No, I'm
I'm
just
like-
joking.
And I'm like, so I sent him. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm assuming it's probably not you guys, but I'm assuming it's probably in transit. It's getting tossed. But the
Packaging
box
and
is in
thrown
good-
around, like, yeah,
The box
definitely.
is in good shape though. The box is not
Oh,
messed
really?
up or anything. No. But what they do is when they sent it, it's they don't have it everything around it. They have it all in one. Like it's sitting on the bottom of the box, and it's not like in the middle of all the wrapping.
Oh,
So
so it's
I'm
on the edge. It
assuming-
hits the blunt when it's getting. It doesn't take much corner
Yeah.
drop it or even handled rough,
And these
maybe.
screens, like look how thin these screens are, man. Like that's like let's see if I can, like that's my finger.
Is that about an eighth or what is that? Or
That's
six-
maybe more than an eighth. That's like 3/16 of an inch at most,
oh yeah.
right? Like, and it's pretty, like,
Is that how both of them are? Both,
Yeah,
both of those screens?
yeah.
Wow.
That sucks. That's bad luck, but
So anyway, I found a company on Alibaba with the screen. Then I'm gonna, and I could for like $70 I can get a new screen sent. 2. So I'm gonna
2
replace
for
both
70. Then
screens.
yeah. Was
Yeah.
that was shipping too then, or is it shipping on top of
That's
that?
with shipping. So it's not
okay.
too bad, but
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. So
Now, did you pay for that one out of pocket, or did they send it to you to try it out and do it?
no, they sent it to me. That's why I didn't care.
Right. See, now both you guys have been getting cameras from that company, so I probably have no shot. I'm like, they're probably
There's a
like,
lot. No, God, don't say that. That's a
Yeah.
good thing though.
We-
Like more people are
we
getting
already
them.
gave
They'll give them
to all
out.
these other creators, and they keep breaking them.
Yeah. See, I won't break this,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Bearded
they
Dad- hey,
basically
Bearded Dad.
just said, they're like, yeah, we've never had this happen before, but whatever. Good luck. That was literally that's what they said to me.
Man.
Oh, I forgot to check the chat. We got some people in the chat, huh? Couple.
Yeah.
I was kind of lagging here. Your dad? What's going
Don't
on?
mess with hard water.
I'm a fair weather.
Oh man, I was skating today. I was skating on the ice fishing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
brought my
nice. The ice
skates.
everywhere here too. There's no snow on it. It's just like glared, nice
snow.
shined off finish.
Yeah. So one thing I will say about these cameras, the DVR, you can't get the footage out of them.
What do you mean?
Okay, so and I could do this because I've taken it apart and I don't give a
What do you mean you
shit
can't
at
get the
this point.
footage out? Your SD card? What?
So there's where the card goes.
Okay.
Okay, when it's in, if I can find it, when it's sitting in there, right on that, it's sitting, should be sitting. Hold on. Sitting like this.
What's up,
right?
Rush? You're still confusing me. You can't get the.
Look where. So when you go to plug in an SD card, you have to plug it in through this part here,
Right.
right? You see, so here's where the USB-C is, if I can get it.
Yeah,
Focus.
I'll go on your big screen so you can see a little easier.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's where the USB-C screen is, or port is, and when you plug it in, you can't take it out through that because usually you take out the SD card, right?
I'm still confused. you getting this,
You
Brian?
can't- You can't export the footage out of that slot
But you
right here. Like, so when you plug in the USB, right?
yes.
You go like this. You go take it.
But you save it on an
No.
SD card, do you not, and take it out?
You can't get at the SD card.
From the actual case that it comes with?
The case. So look.
You just got
Look,
the
this is
wrong
the one-
assembly crew on Friday, man.
Look at this. This is a full.
You're saying the
Camera.
card. You're saying you can't take that card out and then.
I think I know what this
Yeah.
is. You just didn't get a DVR one, is what you didn't. You probably got the same like circuit board, but you didn't get a DVR model. Maybe is that what you're saying? Maybe
No, it is a DVR model. You can record on it.
I don't know
So
what
when
you
you
got
open it
then, man.
You can't take the SD card out. So when you turn it on, right? Turn it on
Yeah,
and hold on, wait for it.
I like that. You got some like abstract art there. You can throw some paint on the screen.
I know.
You can sell that
Well,
for
there you go.
$10,000.
You can see it's on. If you press the OK button,
Okay.
see it's recording,
Okay.
right? So now it's the DVR function. I've gotten the footage out of it, but you literally, to get the SD card, you have to take the camera apart.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if so. That one's a 720. You said it's not the 1080 one. That's a
So it's the 1080. It's the 1080 screen, but it's the DVR 720.
okay. Okay. Maybe that's an
The
older
ultimate
model then,
one,
because
yeah.
the newer ones are 1080 lenses. The cameras with the 1080 screen. Maybe they fixed that problem. They're like, hey guys, these guys actually want to look at their footage after they record it.
But
Back
this
to
is
the
the new
drawing
one.
board. R&D.
This is their upgraded new version.
Well,
You
it
should
looks like some
question
kind
that. How do we get this out? Do we break it? Does it come with a hammer with this fish camera?
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like
it looks like some kind of beta model that they'd have at like a fishing show or something. that's
Yeah,
not released
something.
yet.
Something
You
like
can't
that.
get out?
know.
That's
pretty
weird.
So, you literally take it apart and then you can come over here and then you can just hit it out, take out the card, and you can upload it on your computer.
That seems pretty high
So,
tech.
Yeah.
Like they
right?
gave up. The money ran out on the R&D 70% through the project. They're like, okay, put it back together. This
But
is where it
I
funds
will
ran out.
say, I
Huh.
really like how handy it is. Like
It's sick,
so-
man. Is yours magnetized too?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
right. Like it's,
Yep.
it's so handy. I love it for that. And it's great. Like I was out running around today, running and gunning for like walleye and pike. And like I was skating around. I drilled a ton of holes and I was skating around looking.
That's so
And-
fucking cool.
Yeah, it was fun. And
You should put it on your back like a strap, like a sling, and run with your augular.
yeah, yeah.
And go, man.
Only in Canada.
Yeah, no kidding. They're nice cases. Is your case the same as mine?
Yeah, same case. Yeah, I got the same
Cool. I like their casing. That is cool though. The cameras, you notice it's a little light though, hey, but it comes with the weights when you put it in that thing. So you can put the
Yeah.
weights on the camera. Cause I think it'd be too light, it'd float down and kind of take off in the current or it'd be a
Yeah.
pain. Well, that's interesting. I should just take mine apart for fun. Maybe mine is a DVR. They weren't going to tell me. How do you take this apart?
It's only a few screws.
Oh, I see them on the edge. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. But
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I plugged in the USB-C and plugged it into the computer, thinking maybe I had to take it out that way.
Right.
And nothing happened. It just started charging. I'm like, okay. So then I looked up the instructions on it, and then it doesn't state nothing on here. Does it state that you can take the footage out of it? Not a word. It does say you can record though.
They're tricking
So
you.
it says everything how to record, but it doesn't say how you get it out of there. So I'm
After
like,
you
well,
buy
I
it,
guess
it's your
gotta
problem,
record. I
man.
got a busted screen
Once I get your
anyway, I
money,
don't
it
like
doesn't matter.
So I just
Oh,
took
God.
it apart, pulled the thing out, and sure enough, I was able to upload the footage on my computer.
Yeah. Far as this one though, hey, like it's cool. The stand. This is the like the DVR, but the 480. But the stand's cool. Hey, how you can put it in there. I really like that.
Yeah, that is neat.
It's a cool setup, and
Yeah.
it's like. But other than the screen's okay. It's really not that bad, but definitely not DVR, YouTube ready. Not yet, anyways. And it's a little
No.
battery too. I think it's like 4,500 milliamps. At least that one that like the camera you have, hey, that's 10,000. It's probably the same, but that's a pretty big battery, man. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. It'll go.
Easily all day. Should be, I think, if it's
I've
warm.
gone
already.
all day and only gone almost 1 bar. That was
That's
it.
nice.
And that was like about 8 hours of fishing. 6
Yeah.
to 8 hours.
Yeah, I think like 7/8 the weight is the freaking battery in that thing too. Nice and heavy.
I know the E-Yo-Yo, the battery on that's really good too. That's the only one I used, and that battery, I was out there for almost all day, and that thing lasted all day, and it wasn't even really close to running out. So
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah,
am pretty happy with the battery on that.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than dealing with batteries when you're out. It's my pet peeve on anything.
And I like how it's got that. At least on the E-Yo-Yo that I got, it's got the indicator where you can kind of see if if it is running low
Oh, we're on the screen or the battery, the display.
on the battery itself.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Gives
Yep.
you an idea then, yeah. I wish you could actually.
Mine
Go ahead.
the more core one, it does have like a little battery in the bottom corner
Oh, okay.
when you can see it, and you don't have a busted screen.
Yeah, when the screen's functional, you see all the display, the heads up.
You can see the whole display.
Oh,
It's funny. Today
man.
I had a walleye. I was sitting there playing with a walleye and a hair jig, and it was sitting in the busted up part of the screen, so I couldn't
Of
see the
course.
damn thing.
Is he like one eye like this because it's all the broken glass or something? It's like one's pointing this way and that is a fish,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Oh
It
God,
was-
that'd be so funny, man. At least it
Yeah.
kind of still works though.
Yeah, I'm gonna replace the screens in them. They're not hard. They're just to pull a pin out. You can order a 7-inch screen.
Right. And they
Oh,
wouldn't send you
it'll be
just the
fine.
screen then. Hey, you asked that?
I asked that. I even offered to send them back,
Yeah.
both of them, and they're just like, "Good luck."
Yeah. We tried. It's too hard on
We
stuff.
tried. I mean, they
Mhm.
did. I'll give it. They sent me another one right away.
Yeah. That's just really, really
But-
bad luck. But yeah.
Yeah, that's my luck.
Yeah.
That's how my
jeez.
luck works.
Oh man, yeah. What's your ice like there, Brian? Is it coming at all then, or no?
No, we don't have anything. It's skimmed over a couple nights there, but
Yeah.
it's completely open right now, and weather isn't looking too good in the future. I mean, they're predicting like a colder winter this year, but we haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
So
It's +5 tomorrow. It's been 3, 4, 11. Like I'm surprised when I've been out. There's still 6 inches of ice everywhere. I don't know how, but it's At least I can go out
I've
for
heard
now.
10.
Oh
like,
really? Hey.
we're barely getting below freezing at nighttime, and then daytime. I mean, I don't know what it converts with in Celsius, but we're getting like 45 degrees Fahrenheit. We were like 50 degrees the other day Fahrenheit. So we're not even
Yeah.
close. We had a couple nights where it skimmed and it was just a pipe dream. It ain't happening, not for a while. And not at least till probably the first or second
Right.
week of January.
Even when it's like cold, like when you usually get ice, then it's like January,
I
December.
mean, we've gotten it late December, but
Yeah.
last year sucked. I mean, last year was one of the worst years ever for ice around here. At least in the last maybe 8-9 years. So hopefully this year's a little bit better. I mean, even like January, February sucked last year over here.
Yeah, that sucks. Man. Well, since we're on the topic of camera still, I went and downloaded a couple old videos in the one trout pond. I'm just gonna play a little bit while we're talking because it's
Sure.
show you guys. You guys have probably seen this. Whoop, wrong one. Haha. I gotta skim though. It's on mute. But this is
This
just
is
the
probably
one.
where you have your really clear footage. Like I was thinking about going in smaller ponds that would be more clear, just so I can get some better footage instead of
Yeah,
going on the
and then
video.
there's less like movement of water too. That's why it doesn't stir up as easy. And like this is 10, 12 feet. This pond, and it's super, super clear. Like
That's your
this, look at
marker,
this one.
right?
Look at the jaw on this guy, Jason. You like trout. Look at that thing. Big old lip on him. Oh, sorry.
on.
It's gonna go ahead.
Oh, look at the. It looks like it's. No, I think it looks like the top jaw's been ripped off.
Something happened. Yeah, maybe he was caught before
Yeah.
or something. I remember this guy. I haven't seen him in the pond since.
On a lot of the river, like the rivers or some of the stock lakes out here.
Yeah.
There are some fish that the people just rip too hard, or they have like a
They're like the kids when they're learning. It's like,
yeah, they've got like a medium heavy.
Gotta
or
set
something
that
like
hook,
and they
man.
Set it to the moon.
oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh. And there's this
Now,
vid-
how
Oh, go
Now,
ahead.
how far away you set the hole where the the camera's going down, how far away is the hole that the bait's going down? Like 3 feet?
This one, I think I usually keep them like on average a couple feet apart between
Yeah.
the hook and the thing or whatever. I think.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to get all these.
Oh, I guess
cheap
right there.
camera-
Yeah, it's like
cameras
it's
for
about 2
free.
feet.
I'm trying to go these cheap cameras for free, but then I'm watching your Markham, and I'm like, maybe I should just spend the $500 and go.
They're
get something
sick.
nice.
There's okay. What I have is there's the Markham, and then there's another one that came after it, and there's a better batteries. All the differences in the newer one, but still, even with this battery that's in mine, it lasts like all day pretty much. And then the best thing is if you have a power bank, I just stab it in the side with USB-C, and then it'll stay charging all day too. So you don't have to spend the extra like 150, 200 for the newer one, because I think the only difference was the better lithium battery opposed to
So
mine.
this is the Pursuit HD.
Yeah, Pursuit HT 1080.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, that's
that's
sick.
sweet.
Like that's exactly what you want.
It's worth, especially if you're uploading to YouTube. It's worth it. Oh
It's
god.
worth it. Yeah.
I gotta fast forward here. There's such a sick part. There's like 3 or 4 trout that come in. I don't know. Oh, you can watch this guy too. They took all my bait almost. Oh, where is it at? I gotta fast forward here. Oh, speaking of ripping it, I stuck it in the
There you
freaking
go.
tent. I stuck it in the tent right there too.
I remember seeing that.
Oh fuck! Isn't that so cool? I've never had 3 trout on the screen before until then.
Some big trout though, man. Those
They're
are
fat and and the thing is, like, most people don't really fish there that much. Like they
Yeah.
do, but they don't go to the back of the pond. That's usually where I go to. It's really shallow, but I don't know.
Yeah. I've always found like on most of the trout lakes, if you go to there are areas that are like close to the boat, because that's the thing about stock trout is generally they will for quite a while they will congregate where they get stocked.
Right.
And so generally those are good places to try, but I find a lot of people get there, so those fish usually sometimes they wise up a bit. So
Take off,
like,
go somewhere else.
yeah, so I always go to like the far corners of the lakes.
Yeah,
And
go somewhere a little farther away from the person that's too lazy to walk farther too, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody just goes to the edge and that's it.
Yeah,
I do that too, though, sometimes.
I've done it.
That's all right. I have some more of. I downloaded 2 videos. This is when I was at another lake. This was super dark. This is the Markham, but this is 20 feet deep. But it was like early morning dark, I think. Or no, it wasn't that this. Never mind. The lights are on.
What
I
kind
think-
of camera do you? I mean, I know it's a little unrelated, but what kind of camera do you use? Your nice camera above the water.
Like right
Obviously
now,
you're not-
like in the tent here.
Yeah, obviously you're not using a GoPro.
That I think I used my camera there for the majority. Yeah, I think this one is GoPro shot. But then, yeah, I think
But
it's
no-
my camera.
I'm saying the real nice. Sometimes you have some real nice shots that I know are not. You can't be doing that with a GoPro, like when you're outside the tent, whatever.
Right. You can tell with your depth of field too, usually on
Yeah.
whether it's a GoPro or a camera too with a lens.
Yeah.
But I don't know what lens I was using. Just the stock one that came with like a 15 and 22, I think. I don't quite remember.
You have Canon or Sony?
Canon, the M50.
M50.
Yeah, it's like the first kind
Yeah.
of vlogger one they designed for people like us. So that's when I
Yeah.
bought it. It's probably like 6 years old now, I think. It's pretty old.
Yeah. I have the SL2.
Which one's that? Is that a
The
so or
the Canon SL2. So it's a one step below the M50.
is it? Oh, okay. Oh, so before okay, gotcha. Because this one has the screen that flips out and turns, and then the port for your mic jack,
mi-
3.5 for your audio or whatever.
Mine
too.
has that. Mine
Oh,
has
does
all
it?
that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Mine
nice.
has the flip screen. It does all that stuff. It just yours does. You can do up to 4K, right?
Yeah, but it crops so tight. I
Yeah.
never used it once because of that. That was a flaw. Like it
Can you
wasn't
do
that good.
1080 at 120.
Yeah, 60. 1080 at 60 is the max frame rate for this
Oh.
one. Yeah.
Okay, so then it's not much different than mine because that's all I can do is 1080 at 60.
Okay, yeah. And the thing is with this one too, you pretty much have to run a power bank because I'll show you here. This is the size of these batteries for this M50.
Yeah, how
They're
long do you
so
get?
tiny. Like when it runs, I don't know. When it's cold, maybe an hour. That's about it.
I get about an hour.
Yeah. How big are your batteries?
I got they're both the same, but if you buy the Artman,
Is that just a breed name for battery?
yeah, Yeah. So it's called Artman, and so the battery, the factory batteries are like 1300
Milliamp.
yeah, milliamps.
Okay, that's like a
And
GoPro battery almost size then.
yeah, and the Artmans are 1500.
Okay.
So not much, but it is a little bit. It will last a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I find they do okay in the cold.
That's good. I know this Canon, when the very first year I started using ice fishing, when it was -20 with the wind, this thing would chug all day and wouldn't, like, it would, the touchscreen would barely work, it's so cold, but it would not stop recording. It did very well. But
Mhm.
they need an update. Because yours is probably the same too, other than when we stream, but because it's on the PC, but every 30 minutes it stops. You gotta restart it. The newer cameras,
I haven't had that problem since this.
No? Even
no,
outside you're filming, you mean?
outside I'm filming, yes.
Yeah, it's still yeah. Here it'll keep going. I don't have to touch it, but
Yeah.
like outside, it's 30 minutes. I wish they'd fix that or an update.
Yeah. You know what the update is, right?
What's that?
New camera.
Well, I guess gotta get another camera then. I want to get it. If I do get a new one, it'd be one that definitely can do 120 for depth. Then I could use this one for regular and just have the 120 for doing some B-roll stuff, running around with 2 cameras. I think. I don't know. What would you do?
Yeah. I'd probably do the same.
Yeah?
I want to get one with 120 and 4K.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna be spending like, I think I can get for about $1,500.
Which one? There was another Sony that came out that's supposed to be pretty good. I don't remember. I watched some reviews on it, but I don't remember which one it was. It was for like vloggers and stuff too. What's yours called? Or the one you?
The one I'm running, the one I'm running is the SL2, but
that other one though.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Throw a picture on. But there was I remember I always watch Think Media. They always do Sony camera reviews and stuff. But there was one like a year ago that they came out with one that was pretty. New Sony.
I feel like the poor kid. I'm running the GoPro Hero 8 for everything.
You know, most days I do too, because sometimes I don't feel like screwing around with the stupid settings on my camera. I think you have to do the settings. Like manual's great. Do you notice if you just leave yours in automatic with the ISO, it's bright and it's dark and it's just terrible if you leave it on automatic, I find.
Yeah, I do manual.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. The first year I didn't. I'm like, why is my footage shit? And that's why.
What do you fish out of, Cody? Is that a clam that you fish out of?
Otter.
Oh, otter.
Yeah,
so,
clam's blue too, though.
I love the interior color of that because I just fish out of an Eskimo and it's black on the interior.
Yeah.
So your footage looks phenomenal with that.
Makes it brighter, I guess, right?
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a couple other YouTubers I see that I watch that fish out of an otter, and it just looks phenomenal because of that color. Whereas mine, I almost need some lighting in there or something.
There is bigger ones though, like a 4 or 5 N insulated that has, I think, the gray inside. Isn't there, Jason? The bigger style
gray.
ones? Is it gray on the inside? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
For an Eskimo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the 450 XD.
450 XD, that's right.
I do have some lighting. Like my wife gave me some lighting last year. Like it's actually, I got it set up behind me. So, and it's got different colors. I got it set up on my coat here, and I'm going to turn it on. And so, like, it's got.
Those are nice.
It's got like white. Oh shoot! Hit the wrong button there. White, and then you could do red or blue or green.
Are those actual brand? Which lights are those? Did you say?
These are the clam
lights. Oh, nice! And they just stick. And they can go onto the pegs, right?
Yeah, you can wrap around around your tent or whatever.
And that's cool. I don't have lights.
One time, but I might try to use it for light because my tent is so dark. I don't always feel I need these all the time, but for filming for YouTube, I may throw on the white lights and set them kind of in front of me to give me some kind of lighting. It's just too dark some days out there, and they're nice because you can. They're like you can make them like dimmable, or you can make them a little bit brighter if you want.
Right. That's cool.
But they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have any lights for the inside of mine. That'd be cool to have when it gets darker, like you said. You have light and nothing in the tent.
I got those string lights Christmas last year. They're pretty cool.
Those are cool. What are they worth, those guys?
I don't even know. Like I said, they were a Christmas gift. I want to bet. I bet you they're about $100. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
here you go.
Got them for me for Christmas. So
this is yours, then, Jason, right? 450 XD. That's the gray inside. That's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
sweet.
mine.
That color's sweet.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
almost
like
wish
it.
I would have got something like that because I do the the YouTubing aspect of it. I almost wish I would have got something with a gray inside. It just looks so much better on the camera.
Yeah, that's like
Whatever though.
I also only bought mine last year, so they're all updated to that anyway, right?
Oh,
Unless you go
okay.
with the Quick Fish. I think the Quick Fish is black.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
was black. I had the non-insulated quick fish, whatever, a while ago. It was
and
black.
that's
Yeah,
what I
Sure.
got. I got the Quick Fish 3i, so
Oh,
that's
okay,
black.
that's the same one then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
So the camera that I want to get for whenever I do decide to upgrade, or fork out the money for it anyway, is the Canon EOS RP. It's a full frame.
Oh, it's a full frame sensor.
It's a full frame. It's
Ooh,
$1,500.
$1,500. I'm just seeing that, looking at it.
Yeah, it's
a look.
expensive, but it's a full frame and it goes up to 21
24 to 105, just the stock lens.
Yeah,
Cool. F 4.7 or 4 to 7.1.
yeah, and you can do 2160p, so that's more than enough for YouTube.
Oh yeah, hey, that'd be sick. That's nice. I definitely stick to the mirrorless now too.
Yeah, that'll be mine's not mirrorless. Yours is mirrorless.
Yeah,
but mine's DSLR.
Heavy, hey. Then you used to picking up a
Yeah,
mirrorless.
It is a little heavy, but it was affordable. I got it for like $400.
Oh, nice. I think when I got mine, this one was like 7 or 6 or something at the time. They could be a lot less now, but a
They're
little
still
older.
about the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I want to get. I want to get the EOS R. It's not much like for taking pictures. It's only 2 megapixels more.
Oh, really? Hey.
Huh. Yeah, mine's 24, and this one's 26.2.
It looks like the same batteries in this thing, just by judging by that picture with the dude.
Yeah,
that's kind of nice. You can keep the batteries in. If you have, like, I guess the same one.
Yeah, maybe if they are, they probably won't be, but
be something, yeah, that makes you buy another one. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of I've had pretty good luck with aftermarket batteries.
I got some with my GoPro. They don't last quite as long, but they were decent for the price. The milliamps was a little higher, but they don't last as long, but whatever.
Well, for the main camera, I actually found that the aftermarkets were better than the
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good though. Better price too then?
Yeah, they were a lot better priced.
So many options, hey? Don't know what
yeah,
to do.
There is. I've thought about switching to the Sony, but because Sony's colors have come a long ways.
Yeah, a little better.
But Canon has always had really good color.
I've heard it's Sony's better for pictures and Canon for videos, is what I've been told. I don't know how much truth
used
there
to
is.
be the case.
Used
it's
to
not
be
so much anymore. Yeah, that gap is closed pretty big.
Everyone's probably on equal terms.
Yeah, it used to be a pretty big gap between video and picture, and Sony has come a long ways lately, and really up their game on their cameras.
Right, I guess they probably had to keep up or keep selling the products.
But Nikon is actually a really good affordable option for good cameras.
They're really good for pictures too, are they not? Or always have been too? I think I've been told that too.
Yeah.
That's cool, this camera for $1,500. I'm just kind of looking at it.
Yeah, I like it. It's got it packs a pretty big punch for
Is it the same size it looks like to like mine then? Hey, it's pretty darn close.
Yeah. It should be pretty close to the M50.
Cool. I wonder if it fit in the cage mount like the small rig thing I have or whatever then too. That'd be neat. Not have to upgrade or anything. That'd be, yeah. You said it goes 4K 60 or 4K 120?
I don't know.
Video capture resolution 4K. I'm still kind of looking on their site here.
Yeah.
What else it says?
I'm pretty sure it probably does.
Probably, hey, to be in a new one. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it's probably just like 1080 at least 120.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Even 240. You know, my GoPro, I did 240 a couple times, and it puts it in a weird file format. I had to convert it or something weird, so I never 120's lots anyways, but
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
And the nice thing with the newer GoPros, well, actually all of them, is I got the 10 now, but you can put it on like a narrow,
Like
you don't have
linear,
to put linear,
right?
and it takes that GoPro effect out of it, so you can actually get
Doesn't
some
you don't
really-
get like the fisheye lens. It looks like an actual camera or
It
whatever,
does,
right?
yeah, you can make it look a lot more like
That's nice too. Once in a while, hey. But it's
yeah.
nice to have the option, like in the tent, you cover a lot more stuff,
Yeah, in the tent, I usually put it on like wide. 'Cause
right?
You can put it in the corner and cover everything.
Which is nice though. I like that.
Yeah.
Still looking on their site. I'm just trying to see the frame rate. Why is it so hard to find this? There's so much stuff they're writing about.
What are you running, Brian?
For my regular camera,
Yeah.
all I have is a GoPro. I don't have a nice camera. So like if you ever see me shooting any kind of footage, like third person footage, it's always just using my GoPro Hero 8. So
Nothing wrong with GoPros.
No.
I've always liked them.
Nothing at all.
I mean, it's obvious I'm not using anything better, but they're not awful. I don't think. But
No, they're good.
No.
You can tell, like, I can't do the cool feature. I can't like blur the background and really focus.
New
on
your
the
iPhone
background.
can do that now if you have the newer one. They have the cinematic mode and everything, really.
See, I'm rocking an iPhone 8, so no.
Oh yeah.
The 8, yeah. Oh wow, whatever.
Yeah.
I think my grandma's rocking at least a 10 or the X. Whatever, so.
I upgraded my phone last year so that I didn't always have to bring out my big camera.
Right.
Sometimes
It's nice for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if
Hell
I want
yeah.
to some B-roll, I'll be like hiking in somewhere and I just want to shoot some quick B-roll. I'll flip out
It's
my
awesome, yeah.
phone. I'll put it on pro mode, like pro video mode, and then I'll just shoot something. And honestly,
You can't tell the
almost
difference.
guarantee you can't tell the difference.
No, they're awesome. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Right. When I'm using even with my crappy old iPhone, when I'm using the the better camera on it, the one that the one on the back of the phone,
Yeah.
that camera looks really good when I'm shooting in 1080p, whatever. It looks really clear. It looks just as good as my GoPro, if not better. And that's an older iPhone too. But now if I use the one where like the one I'm using right now to talk to you guys, I kind of like to see myself as I'm talking. This camera's not as good, but the one on the outside is phenomenal. And I even shot a video once using it, and nobody could probably tell.
No,
The video did pretty damn well too. It was like more of a how-to video, and it did
Nice.
really well. And that was all using my phone. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice. I always use my thumbnails. All I use my iPhone now. I never use anything else. It's just so much easier.
you take like a video and then crop or take a photo off. Is that what you mean?
Just use it for a picture for the
Okay.
thumbnails, whatever. I just take it out for that. Just usually a decent job.
Yep.
I used
Yeah,
to
do
steal
that.
images out of my GoPro, but that was definitely a bad idea. As in, it was always be blurry. Trying to get the perfect frame, it was never.
Mhm.
I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, live and learn.
Yeah, you got to shoot in like 21 or 4K to get a picture that's
Something, yeah,
because then you can crop in, right?
that's true. Yep, that too.
There's
Speaking of-
more. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, speaking of better cameras, do you guys use anything like, I know Cody uses the Markham, but do you guys use anything else underwater that's like more of a higher price range camera? Like, you guys ever do Aqua View or anything like that? Or
I used to
I
use
have
my
a buddy-
GoPro once in a while.
I've done that.
Yeah,
I'll
they're
like-
waterproof. You stab it down
I
in
would-
the tripod or whatever.
I've seen people do that when the water's warmer, but I was talking to my buddy Lucas, and he said that, oh, my battery's dying. He said that if you try to do it ice fishing, sometimes that battery on your GoPro will die almost immediately. Is that true?
If it's an old weak one, maybe. Cold definitely
Yeah.
kills it quicker, but yeah.
Because I was thinking about even doing that. I was thinking about if I couldn't get a real nice camera right away, just putting my GoPro like on a stick or on
That's what I did. Here, I'll show you
Mine.
what I used to use. I gotta grab it. Oh, I got a couple
Yeah,
things I can show you now. Since we're
No,
talking
I
about
thought
that.
it'd be real cool. I thought it'd be cool just to put it on a stick, like a,
This thing.
jam that stick into the ground.
I got this. This was like super. I got the cheapest thing I could find with the mount, and I stabbed this down the hole. Don't drop it. I guess you could go like this with the tripod for just down the hole.
Then you could turn it.
Yeah, you got your own fucking banner. You don't gotta
You can
buy
rotate
one. That's awesome. Yeah, I've used that a few times. Worked all right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
and this
thought about
thing.
that. I was just worried about battery life. That was the only thing I was worried about.
If it dies,
If
it dies.
If it was
Oh,
gonna be my
you got
primary
that.
camera.
Yeah. Jason, this is something like with your water, it'd be so cool. He's got one. Yeah, it's gonna shoot. I wanted to use this year so bad, like half water
What
and
is
half
that?
out. It's for your GoPro
They're so cool for getting cool pictures.
in the water. So like if the water level's like perfect, you can get half under the water and half up.
Right.
I didn't use it once, but I had plans this year. It's too hard by myself. I tried to get some thumbnails by propping this in the water and getting some with the trout. It was like 20 minutes, man. I couldn't do it. I just quit. It's too hard by yourself. But yeah, you just put the GoPro in.
What I would do is I would have the fish in the net and I have it like stuffed in one of the pockets right beside me.
Right?
And when I catch a fish, I'd pull it out and like I'd have him in the net and I'm getting ready to release him and you take it and you put it slightly in the water and then you just release the fish.
That's awesome. That's such a good shot too when you do that.
Yeah, it's a cool shot. It's definitely a cool shot.
I love
I can't
it.
wait to try it with the
What is
Hero
that?
10.
Is that a GoPro accessory you can buy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not, or yeah, what brand is that? I forget.
So it's
think it's like-
Tesla.
It's like $40, I think.
Yeah, so you put the GoPro in there
Okay.
and then you close it up and then you can there's a button right here. Yeah.
Okay.
You press it and you can put it has a marker on the water. So you
Mhm.
don't get the like how like if you take your GoPro or your phone or your camera or whatever and you put it in, you get that water line.
Right.
You don't get that water line.
Okay.
Just because it's bubbled out. And there's the handle you can get for it too. He's probably has his off too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's got like a little trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a handy rig. I've done it I used it a few times. I thought it was pretty cool.
They're so cool, especially for mountains, like all your clean water there. That's
Yeah.
such cool
I
shots
can't
with
wait to
those.
try it with the Hero 10 because the 7 isn't bad, but the pictures are meh. They're okay.
Yeah. Man, my 7 lately, I'm having it just quit, like it just errors on files lately and just quits recording sometimes. It's pissing me off the other day.
That's why I got a Hero 10.
Was
because my
yours
7
doing that too?
Mine started
Like
doing that.
literally just stops recording, repairing file. I'm just losing my mind. I updated it. Well, it was updated. I thought it was that. But I thought maybe it's the power bank running to it, but then I did it with the regular batteries.
Sometimes it's the card.
I did switch the card. It kind of still
Yeah.
did it. It just does it less sometimes.
Yeah.
God, is it annoying.
I did that too. I bought a new card and it still did it to me. And then I was just like, I
Yeah.
made it work for like the year because like I would that's why I kind of got my phone. And I
Right.
started using my phone a lot this year. Like I actually have like a mount.
It's more
I can just
reliable
like
too.
this.
It's just gonna not screw up.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating with all your gear on. You gotta take off and screw with the GoPro, erase your loop, and restart, and it just
Yeah.
makes me so mad. What a waste of time.
It is, yeah. But the 10 seems to be working really well so far.
That's nice. Maybe one of those eventually. Ugh. Then I get new
honestly
batteries.
only got it because it was such a good deal.
What are they
That's-
worth? Like $5.99, $4.99?
No, the Hero 10 is $350 right now, $360.
Really? Wow. Well,
Yeah.
last time I guess it was a while ago, but they were like $4.99
The
or
12 is like $500.
Oh, they just came out with another one then. Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it went down
I
then.
stay pretty up to date on the cameras.
Oh, see, I don't really. Just okay,
And,
here.
uh,
Holy shit! Hero 10, $329.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, want to
That's
buy
not-
mine for $300, Brian? My Hero 7, slightly used. How you buy this? I paid $400 or $500 at 7 like a while ago, I guess. But
Just disregard the fact that it was messing up.
nah, I was just
Right.
joking.
Just joking. Yeah.
I like
Just joking. It's fine.
I like my 8. The only problem I ever have with my 8, I never have problems with recording really, but the only problems I'll have is if I'm actually using it and I'm reviewing footage like using the camera and then I go to flip back to start recording again. it'll like just free. It won't. I can't hit any buttons or record, and I got to take
Oh.
the battery and put it back in. But it's only like when I go to review footage and then come back to anything else. And then I've been having issues. Maybe I just need like a software update on it. I don't know. Or,
Do you have the app? I know it's the quickest that I've found. You just download the app and it wirelessly connects, and then you just update it through there.
yeah, I might have to
The
do that.
reason I looked at getting the 8 or the 9, but the main reason I didn't want to is because
You can take the front off the lens cover.
the lens
Yeah,
comes
see,
off.
I am always.
So when you
nervous
break
on-
them, it's so much easier instead of sending it away or whatever.
Or you can buy the Max Lens mod.
I seen that. I seen those.
Yeah.
You can get like the bubble one too or whatever.
I'm always nervous. I'm going to be like kayak fishing and go to hook a fish or something. The hook will come out and the lure hit me in the chest and destroy my camera.
They are tough though. I don't think they'd ever break. They might scratch and
They're
scuff,
pretty
but
tough.
yeah.
I mean, my 7, it's got a couple scratches on it, but
You don't really notice it unless it's really a blunt one in the screen. Oh,
See, I do
another.
need a-
And I only got the white.
Okay.
So
See, I hit a Hero 7 Silver that was awesome, and that's one that I got waterclogged or whatever when I flipped.
All right.
And then some Gary's Fish Tales channel out there. He gave me his 6. He wasn't using his 6, and like the video is good on that 6 that I got, but the audio is god awful. So like
Yeah.
I am going to be in the I want 2 cameras. I like to use 2 cameras, and it sucks that I can't use the audio on that 6 at all. It's just garbage. So I'm always, even if I don't need to sync the
Right.
audio, I'm always syncing the audio and
To the
using
best one. Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
So
Oh,
I
another-
do need another. I do need a second GoPro. I just like I keep getting into all these new fish. I get into trout fishing and I'm buying new trout fishing gear, and then I got into ice.
It doesn't
I got
end.
ice
It
fishing, and
never
I'm like,
ends.
like, oh, you got to have this.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you gotta have that to put the
Ryan's got no ice and he's buying ice anchor bits.
you need a drill. You need a drill. You got the drill makes drilling the holes easier.
Hey,
And then
stop flexing over there.
it's like, the propane's too much. Let's buy something to convert the 20-pounder into 1-pounder. It's just like I'm constantly buying crap.
Oh god, I'm not the only one that does this. Oh.
Right.
Oh, another thing, Jason, on your 7, does your screen just glitch out once in a while on the back? Like glitch out and like split glitch, and then I have to restart it, and never did that to yours? Oh, mine does that once in a while.
No.
Oh my god.
No, that the Hero 7 White, I think the saving grace to it is it's so basic.
Oh, it doesn't have the back LCD, does it, on those? Or does it, the white?
It doesn't have the front LCD, it has the back.
Oh, okay. Well, the back one's
But
the one that
it's
screws up
like,
for me.
It doesn't have like a ton of options on it. It does 60 frames.
Whatever. Most record in
and-
regular 20 or 30 anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, but I mean I've been filming with the Hero 10 and oh my god, what a difference. Like
Yeah, I
footage
bet,
is-
hey.
yeah, it looks close. Like I got the settings on it and it's kind of set up that it's very similar to my DSLR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the color schemes, like it all looks so identical.
That's pretty
which
good
is
then.
Really cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not much.
So when did the 12 Hero come out then?
It came out this year.
Did it? Okay, that's how new it is. Jeez. So what's the main difference from that to yours then? Let me guess. Battery life 10% or some shit like they do every year.
The batteries. Okay, so you've heard the Osmo Action, right? The
Right.
Osmo Action 2, the 1, 2, 3. I think the 4th just came out, and they have those ones designed that they can actually withstand the cold a lot better.
Oh, okay.
So like you can go out in the cold weather and they're not going to die on you. So the only issue with the GoPros and the cold is the batteries. The batteries just that do not do cold.
They're never going
at
to
all.
completely fix that. It's just not a thing. It's like any battery.
Well, that's what they've been working on. So the 11 came out they come out with a battery for it called the Enduro, and it's made to withstand the cold temps a lot better, and the 12 is upped on that.
That's a good
But
thing then.
the only big difference between the 10 and the 12, which is why I just decided the 10 was such a good deal and there wasn't
Right.
a huge difference, is the new 12, you can Bluetooth headsets now.
Oh,
You don't need to plug in anymore.
for your wired,
could-
like your wireless lab.
Yeah,
You're saying?
you can go on it and you can actually set it up so it's Bluetooth, so it go like it syncs right to your GoPro.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty cool. But
That's a cool thing then. I guess kind of like yeah.
$200 to me.
Yeah. What's the 12? Okay, I'm looking at 12. It's $479 for the 12 right now. Then hey, the black
Yeah.
was for $549.
They drop it, or is it a sale?
It's probably a lie. It's always $479.
Yeah.
It says yeah, $549. I don't know. It's scratched out to $479, but limited deal. So what's the size? What's
Go
that?
ahead. Go ahead.
You go first.
Go first.
What's the size? What's the size of the battery of the 10? How many milliamps is it?
1500 milliamp.
Okay. God, tears my eyes. What's so funny? Oh goddamn.
There's batteries you can buy that have 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of options.
Strobe lights.
Oh, I see that Lens Max mod with the.
Yeah, I can get the Max Lens mod with the 10.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Is it give it a fisheye or what's the? It just put. What is the difference? What's the lens? What is it?
It stops so that you can take the camera and you can turn it in any direction. It doesn't matter, and it always stays level. It levels the horizon.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of a good thing. But yeah, even the 7 though was kind of going leveling with like the horizon. It was pretty good on mine anyways too, but that one you could probably go crazier, you're saying then.
Yeah, like you can literally take the whole camera and spin it 360.
Oh, cool.
And it will not change the horizon.
That's a bonus, especially if you're running for flags.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking sick. I'm looking at it right now. That's cool.
Yeah,
the big old unit, hey?
DJI just come out with a brand new camera too.
Oh, okay. I used to kind of look at all their GoPros and stuff too, but then I kind of stopped. That's kind of neat though. I didn't know like that was the technical specs there. Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Nice.
So no fishing.
Somebody's fan just kicked in.
Oh,
is that yours?
That's mine. Here, I can.
No. I'm just. No, I heard it for a second. It's fine. I can barely hear it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't care if my wife and kids have heat.
Guys are gonna freeze.
Oh darn.
Oop, do we lose Jason?
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we just
I
can't
hear
see
ya,
you.
I just can't see
Yeah,
ya.
my battery died on my camera.
Oh.
Oh.
I went and got one of those plugins or whatever that I can port it the dummy battery and then it goes right to my USB.
Yeah, I have one of those too, but the battery I had for charging it wasn't working.
Piano on the chat. Piano was saying no fishing. We're still talking a little bit of fishing. Cody was showing some pretty good underwater shots. In fact, if that's kind of like a cool little background if you got more of that footage. Not saying you have to.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I got some. I'll go back to it's kind of cool. It throws something on to watch when we were talking. Oh, okay, give me a second.
It kept my interest a little bit.
That's fine.
I'm part of the chat.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, there's that. I gotta go to that one part at the end with that pike.
I feel like I can't see my cell phone light, but I feel like mine is dying too. I'm plugged in my laptop, but I don't think it's working. So I'm actually gonna plug into the wall here. Hold on.
Oh,
before I lose
yeah.
it. Can you still
Oh,
hear
good.
me? I'm telling you, this furnace just kicked on loud as hell.
No, you're fine. I hear you just the same. You're good.
All right,
I just got the stuff
Okay.
running in the background. There you see. There's guy's new battery. Do you see this, Brian? You probably remember this with that crazy pike. You
Okay,
can see him just at the corner.
I got a
What do you got?
topic.
What do you got? A minnow head on there?
Yep. He just comes sneaking up right here. Or does he? I think this is the part. Oh, no, shit. I missed the part where he swoops in. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Is this it? Oh, here it
That's
is.
sweet, man.
Here he goes. Bing! Swing and a miss. Okay, what were you saying? Who had a topic? Sorry. Got sidetracked there. This was Brian's idea. I lost my focus here.
Well, I figured I'd throw something on while we were waiting for Jay to get back there. So, like, those spoons you're using, are they much bigger than this? Like, so I got like little like these buckshot rattle spoons. Are those things you're using bigger than these?
They're
Like,
about
Alex,
that-
you see
About that size. What size are those? They're the middle ones. There was the micro dinners. 3/16. Is that right, Jason? The dinner bells I got? I forget what size those are.
I don't have them with me.
I think that's... Yeah, they weren't the super
Yeah.
big ones. You can see it right here in his mouth. Kind of gives you an idea. Not super, super big. Prick's got my pliers in his mouth. Look at that. He's still hungry. Yeah, I think I took the hook out.
Oh, what happened?
What happened? Oh, did we lose him? I
We
think he
lost
said his
him.
battery was dying
Oh, battery.
at one point.
That's a long fish, but not very fat.
Yeah, hey. I think that was like midwinter too when I went. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Late-ish, I think. Brian, what happened? No, I just realized that. Let's go back here for 2 seconds. I got to go to this chat here. Close
Yeah,
the
he's in the
screen.
chat.
Oh, I just got to move my own screen over here.
Piano Wolf.
There we go. I had to switch it over. See you later, Meow. Told you my battery is low. I'll be right back. Oh, he went to get a charger then. That's
Yeah,
right.
I heard him say it, but
My battery's gonna gone. See ya, man.
I think he said earlier his battery was low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my. Do you still use when you're going for walleye, glide baits quite a bit still, or what's your main hook for walleye? You use the bucktails or you said, right?
Well,
Or
I've
hair
been
jigs.
trying out the hair jigs lately.
I should
all.
use those more. People have good luck with those, but I just don't use them that much.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing this year. Because normally I'll use early season. I like the jig and wraps. They're fun.
They are, hey.
They were like early season. They're really fun. But then it's getting that time of year now where they're not it's not early ice anymore.
Well, yeah, pretty much,
So-
hey. We're kind of through that
So
stage.
they get a little bit. You'll get some days where they're fired up, but I find most of the time, like today, I was playing with this one walleye and I was playing with the hair jig, and he'd come up to it and he'd look at it and then he'd turn around and he'd
Just
come up
not
and he'd
so
look at it.
hungry anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. I was playing with this pike for a minute,
Oh,
getting him to
With the
chase me up
camera?
and down. Yeah,
Yep.
with the camera.
awesome.
Yeah, I had the camera on and I had it on and I was sitting there with the hair jig and I was getting him to come up and then go down. I was trying to see how committed he was to chasing this hair jig. And
Right?
he'd go in, he'd go up. And as soon as I'd see him come, I'd pull it up and he'd go past.
Psych!
And then I'd drop it. And then I was just playing with him. I'm like, how committed are you to going after this thing? And he did it for about a minute. And then finally he's just like, fuck,
Too much
I'm out.
energy spent. I'm
yeah.
out. Oh man. Makes no sense. My phone wasn't charging with the PC plugged in the back of the wall.
Okay. You can see the Apple logo.
Charging her up.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go fishing. Pretty much tomorrow is the second time I'm gonna be able to go actually fishing. The first time I just had to do this camera video, so I didn't fish that much. But I'm gonna try perch tomorrow. I think with a friend.
Oh.
Buddy's gonna come out.
I was gonna do a big like a last minute Christmas like
Yeah.
stuff I kind of use like what I would recommend for like to have in like for ice fishing kind of thing. Like
Right.
what type of rods kind of thing. Not so much specific on like what you should use, more like on what type of rod,
Just
like
ideas for the
medium heavy, medium light kind of stuff.
right.
And got out to the lake. I got up this morning, threw my stuff in the back of the truck, got up to the lake, and I forgot all my rods at home.
Are you serious, dude? You
I-
can still do. You got a spool, or did you have line?
so I had one
Put her
rod.
down.
Yeah, I had one rod with me, and that was my medium heavy. And it was in the back of my truck because I went trout fishing last weekend, and I didn't need the medium heavy, so I put it in the back of my truck when I took it out of my bag.
Yeah.
And so I had a tip up set up, and I had it with the rod, and then I had a spool, a 8-pound fluoro, and I just tied a lure onto the end of it, and I started hand jigging.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. I always wanted to kind of do that for a day for an episode, just to kind of mess around.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, hey?
You know what, man? I like it took me a while to find like a bunch of active fish. Like I had to drill a ton of holes, like searching around this one big underwater point, and I found this spot where it kind of comes up and it goes and it's like a big bowl,
Right.
and the fish were sitting in this bowl, and I was seeing pike come in, and I was seeing this walleye, and then I put the camera on there and I'm just sitting there because all I would do, and it actually was fun because I put my finger out over the hole and I had it on the spool like this, and I just go like this, and I would just jig it by going like this. with my
Trigger finger.
Yeah. And you could like finesse it, right? You could just
That's all
like
about
that.
it. The finger motion, man. You finesse.
Yeah.
Jason also, and at one point, Jason forgot he was fishing. Oh shit. Oh, Brian, you can hear us now.
Yeah, I'm back
Okay.
now.
Okay. I figured you could still hear now. Oh yeah, sweet. It wasn't charging in your PC, you said?
See, no, it wasn't. I thought it was, but as I'm on the Streamlabs thing, I can't see what my battery percentage is. And so
Oh,
I just assumed it was charging, but it wasn't. I had like 60% when I started the whole chat, but I've been having battery issues. Like I said, I'm rocking an iPhone 8. It's a little old.
it's like a landline now. You got to leave them plugged in when they get so old, or they'll never freaking survive.
Right.
Oh
That's what I got
gosh.
right now. So, especially in the cold. I was deer hunting this year, and I was losing like 3% every minute. Like when I
Oh
was,
man, yeah.
when I was hunting, I had to have like the power source, but still, if I wasn't using it, I was in the cold. I was losing like 3% a minute, like exactly.
You can see it go down. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like my GoPro
every
batteries.
minute I would see it tick.
Like a bomb.
94. It was like I was watching it tick down. So.
Batteries nemesis, man. Oh, speaking of batteries, I have to go out with that new auger, the Minova one, just to finish it or whatever. But it's so cool. Actually, there's two things. Striker and Ion, they don't have an 8 amp hour battery, do they? I think it goes as big as 5 or 6.
Not sure.
Jason, do you know? I think it's 6, but I don't think it's any bigger than that between those ones.
12.
I just got a quick Google. But anyways, the 10-inch comes with an 8 amp hour, but that's whatever. The 8-inch or the 8-inch ones come with a 4 amp hour battery, and this is so cool. Now maybe you know the answer to this, but I don't know. The battery has like it's called a thermal climate mode, so you can actually double click the battery, and then it'll heat the battery up and use it battery's power to keep it warm for 2 hours.
Oh.
Do those other ones have that? I tried to. I don't think they do. So
No,
this is
that's
some
new.
that is cool though, hey.
That's new.
So it'll
Yeah,
stay
that's
warm
very
in the
cool.
battery, and it comes with the case too, like a battery pack insulated case that goes over it as well. But only with the 4 amp hour one, not the one that I have, the 8. But yeah, it'll stay on for 2 hours and keep it warm apparently, and you can turn it
Very
off too if you
cool.
want.
Now, that's the one nice thing. I don't have like,
5
any of those. I don't have those big
and-
augers, but the one nice thing with those drills, like okay, so I got like it's tiny 2.5 amp hour, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then I also have. It came with a. Where is it? I think it's 5. Yeah, I got like a 5 amp hour
Oh,
as
that should
well.
be a good then enough, hey?
So the nice thing about with the drill is I can just I can take this off and keep it in the tent with me, and it stays warm, and I never
Yeah.
I've never run out of power once, not even on an 8-inch hole.
Right.
Because I have an 8-inch and I have a 5-inch.
Do you
I
what
use the
what kind
five-
of bit do you have then with your drill then? What size?
I have two. I got an 8-inch last year, but the year before that, all I had was the 5-inch. But I do like that 8-inch. But like when I run and gun, sometimes I just like to have the little 5-inch hole going for perch.
Oh, nice. I didn't know they had a 5-inch auger. I thought it was like 6 and then what brand is that then? What auger is that?
Brand is it?
I think that's just the regular. I'm losing my mind. Just the most common brand. What's it?
Eskimo.
Hmm?
Eskimo.
Nah, it's like Strike. I can't remember. I'm losing my mind.
I'll
Is
just
it
type it in
metal?
Google real quick here. 6-inch ice auger. See if it comes up with anything.
That laser one or whatever. I'm losing my mind.
I'm looking 6-inch
Oh, I think
drill. I'll put drill. Maybe I can't find anything. Interesting
Laser.
number though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5. I'm almost positive it's a 5.
Well, there's a 6-inch for the torch
I almost
The
wanna run
Jiffy?
up to my gar-
or
I almost want
the
to run up to. I almost want to run up to my garage and get it, but I'm almost positive it's 5-inch.
or 5. Sorry, you said 5. Sorry, I put in 6 for some reason. 5-inch. Sorry, hang on. There's the Beaver one. That's a 6. I don't know. I can't find. Yeah. What is it? I'm curious now.
Oh, I gotta get it. 1 second.
Show and tell. I want to see.
Rapala Ice, the 5-inch laser hand auger paired with power.
I've never.
So it's
Yeah.
Rapala. That's the only one I could find.
What's it called? The one you found?
Rapala.
Oh, really? They
Rapala.
have. Oh, okay. 5-inch. Well, he said a common brand, so that's probably it then.
Yeah,
Ice auger.
that's cute. Very
Um,
tiny.
I can't even find that. Even typing that in. You got a bunch of hand augers. Which one do you have? You have the S or no, the Light Flight.
I have the light flight. I was using the Eskimo hand auger one on my drill though for 4 years.
Oh, really? Hey.
Yeah, the 8-inch. It's
Oh,
fine.
that
Yeah,
works
that's
then.
all I used for like 4 years.
Ooh, so I'm back. It's a Strike Master,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
but it's a
Is
hand
it
auger.
metal?
It's a hand auger, but I attached my drill to it.
how do you attach
Yeah.
it? What kind of end do you put on to? Back
a
to the
local
garage. No, I'm just joking. Just an end you thread in or whatever, or put
I
in with
might
the.
have to. I might have to go back to the garage.
No,
once
it's
I go
fine.
Here, it's like a local company sells them.
Just an adapter you put in, then hey, like into the pilot hole. And then just got the bit end for the
Yeah.
1/2-inch.
Yeah. You know what? Continue talking. I got to show you this because it's pretty cool. I'll go back to the garage now. Exactly where it is.
Okay.
1 second. I'll be right back.
What's your? You said your Light Flight. Then it's like 5 pounds for yours.
5. Yeah, it's 5.3 pounds or something like that.
They're pretty much all the same. The same weights. Because I went and looked at all of them. The only one that is a little lighter is just the Eskimo at 3.9. But I mean, what's the hell's the
Yeah.
difference? Not much.
It's like 1 pound basically.
Yeah, really? For like another
Really.
$100.
Yeah, it's so the Strike Master. I think last time I was saying it's 260, 270.
Okay.
And the
It's all nylon flighting too, I assume. Hey.
yeah, all nylon, and the Eskimo pistol bit is 310.
Yeah,
So
because it's red and
Really,
says
it's-
Eskimo. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I use D-Wall anyway, so I'm yellow and black. So it works.
Nice. That looks cool though. Ooh,
Yeah.
hang on a second. I'll show you my new drill. I just got it. I can't wait to try this now. I told you it's the DC 999.
Nice.
And then I got the same size you though. It's a 6 amp hour. That's what you have, right?
Yeah.
The Flex Volt.
Yeah, that's all you need, man. How many did you get? 2 batteries?
It came with one. This was the set.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure. How many holes you get with your 6 amp hour one?
I I don't know.
It'd be lots though. I assume like you can go a day or two probably drilling
I
all
went
day.
all day today drilling drilling holes.
Then how much did your like battery life go down then?
I don't know. I didn't check. I didn't burn it out.
Right.
And but I drilled last weekend. We were out in a backcountry lake, and I drilled 95% of the holes,
Okay.
and we covered the whole lake.
Nice. You like drilling for oil, like Crescent Point Oil
Pretty
Companies.
much,
You just
man.
go to
Like,
town and start
We
going, man.
go to a spot, and I drilled like probably 20 holes, and
Set up a perimeter.
like
Beep, beep,
10,
beep, beep,
15
beep, beep, beep.
holes all over the place. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then we fished it all. If we didn't, we were looking for browns, but all we were getting were rainbows.
Okay.
And so we went, and then I was like, okay, well, whatever. So we went to another part of the side of the lake. I drilled like 20 holes.
So you get a
And-
lot of life in those batteries then. Like,
oh man, I've never actually kept track of it, but with light flight, I'd say I probably get close to 50 holes.
nice. That's
And-
lots. Even like you're not like probably never drill
The
that much in a
average
day
person's
anyways. And you
never gonna
could
drill that many
yeah.
holes.
And you could charge it each night too anyways when you go back, so you wouldn't really need.
I have 3 6 amps.
Oh well then there you go then. You'll be fine.
And I even bring an extra 5 amp just in case.
Maybe.
I'm
Well
not
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Never know. Get on the pursuit.
I've never gone through 2 batteries in a day.
Nice. Do you find it, Brian?
Yeah, I found it. So this thing is called Ice Master, icemasteradapter.com. It says on the back of it. So
Oh.
all you do is you put this. So it was on my 8-inch augers where this was from last year. So you put it in here, like right in here. and you put
Okay.
that, you put your normal screw in there, right? And then when it's all after you put that screw in there, you just take this, you put it in your drill right here. You put your drill in here, and then you wrap this around your drill.
Oh, I
So
thought that was just a handle.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
Yeah, this just
slick.
goes
So it
above your
doesn't-
drill. In fact, if I can put this in here real quick, I'll show you
Nice.
if I can find it.
Put all in your
But it works.
drywall. See what the old lady's doing upstairs and drill right through.
What's that noise?
I'm coming through, honey. Just fucking augering through.
Don't tell me my business, devil. Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny, man. That's
I can
cool
get
though,
this
so you
thing
can use
done.
it for any kind of a bit then. Just throw it in and put your screw through it then.
So I had it. I thought I knew where it was. It was attached to my 8-inch bit, so I didn't. That's why it took me a minute to find it. But yeah, you just, you throw it in there. I don't know if you can see. Am I on camera here? Oh, I might have to open it up a little bit.
Oh, you
Yeah.
froze.
Oh.
I can't see right now, but
froze.
I can hear it. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you just throw it on there. Tighten it up,
Nice.
or tighten it up, and then Oh, and then So when you're done, I have the stupid handle on here, but you normally just you'd wrap it around the top of your drill there, and it's not going to go anywhere.
Nice.
You know,
That's
that
pretty
little
cool then.
That is cool. That is really cool.
I mean, you could use that, or you can use one of those plates. A lot of those companies have that plate that goes on it. so you
Oh
don't
right,
lose your
yeah.
auger.
Most do have that, or
Yeah.
else the K drill has the foamy thing or whatever.
But yeah, you just hand tighten this, and like I said, normally I don't even need this.
Right?
This handle is. It's nice to have the handle, but I don't really need it, and I can drill without it. So
That's
It's
cool.
just
I like the
that one
bungee cord
handle.
though. Yeah, if you don't want, like you said, the other cone piece that goes on top or whatever the thing is.
yeah, it works good. So
I enjoy having the handle on.
You're used to it, hey? Contractor
Yeah,
drill.
I almost broke my wrist
Oh, I bet.
years ago. I hooked in something in the ice, and my drill almost like like when you hook something and then your finger almost like accidentally pulls the trigger, but then you've got tension on it and you're trying to hold it from like breaking your wrist.
Oh, that
And
hurts.
You're still like you're trying to tell your finger to let go, but it won't let go. And yeah.
right.
Error.
So you
Error.
recommend using the handle. You're saying.
Yeah, I definitely recommend using it.
Yeah.
If I hadn't
Most-
had the handle to hold it in place, I probably would have broke my wrist.
Yeah, that's no
Yeah.
good. Hey.
Now most of the ice I go through isn't as thick as yours, but I remember one time it would have been nice to handle. I was kind of inexperienced, and I didn't realize that there was like a half drilled hole or a hole from like the day before or whatever. I'm like, I'm just gonna drill that.
Oh
hole.
God, I
Yeah.
hate doing
I've
that.
done that.
And I don't know if you've ever done that.
Oh
I've
no,
done it.
it's bad.
But that is a fantastic way to break your wrist. Like
It
I
is,
almost
yeah.
broke my
That's
wrist.
the
doing
worst
that.
thing,
You
yeah.
might as well drill a whole new hole. I don't know why that is. You would think that would be fine going through somebody else's hole. But
I
it's
did too
not.
the first time.
Don't-
I did too.
Don't ever. If anybody's new watching this, don't ever do that. Ever.
No,
It's
it is a bad
crazy.
idea.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
just
know- I
takes a
don't know what-
beating.
I don't know what it makes it do that, but yeah, I almost broke my hand last year doing that. And I'll
Oh
never do it again.
God. Jeez. And the thing
Um,
is, it sucks for guys that have the shacks. They got to do it every time too, pretty much, eh?
Right.
That always sit on the
That's where
ice or
the
whatever.
the newer drills come in handy for it. So the older drills where they had just the two blades, right?
Mhm.
And they didn't have the pilot.
Oh God,
They-
they'd skid all over then.
Yeah, when you're trying to re-drill a hole, they will like you'll hook and you'll either
Goes
fuck up the
everywhere, I
drill or
bet.
fuck up your wrist. And then if the new ones with like the shaver slash ripper
Chipper
bit,
blades? Yeah.
chipper blades, they go through. I actually tried it with this auger, the new Light Flight I got. I tried drilling right into someone's hole and I ripped right through the whole thing. Never even it
Way
didn't even
easier
go
then?
straight. Yeah.
That's a bonus. Good to know.
Yeah, it's the older ones like the I would say the cheaper like Eskimos whatever were just two blades, no pilot. Just the shaver
People
blade.
bend their
it
flighting
will-
in the rings too. I've heard guys on Facebook complaining about it too. It just goes crazy and just
Yeah,
wrecks everything.
definitely does. Yeah.
Huh. Jeez. And then you pretty well need a new auger. I don't think you can replace the ring. You're never gonna get it the same shape.
No, not easily.
Do you have a pilot hole in that one, Brian? Or a pilot point?
No, I don't. I was just double checking to make sure it's 5, and it is 5. I don't know if you can see that on there, but this is definitely a 5-inch auger.
We get the razor
So
blades
the-
in, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely 5, and like I said, I don't use it that much anymore because I'll use it if I'm running gunning for perch, but this year I kind of want to try to catch more bass and pike.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I want to catch that's why I got the 8-inch auger, and I'm going to be doing more. Maybe not Lake St. Clair, but more like ponds or
Oh, yeah.
a little bit like small lakes where I know it's gonna be clear. I really, because of the YouTube and everything, I really want those clearer.
Cameras
lakes.
are so freaking awesome. Even if you don't catch any fish, just to add it to your video is cool.
It is.
Yeah,
Like-
it's cool to see while I'm fishing, and honestly, that content usually does really good on YouTube. Some guys blow up on that.
People
kind of
like
content,
watching that
but-
for sure, yeah. It's neat.
Yeah.
See a fish.
I posted a few videos I posted a few lousy yo-yo DVR ones, and even those got a few thousand views. People really
That's
like
good,
that.
yeah.
So I'm surprised your underwater stuff doesn't get more views than it does, Cody, for real.
Well,
I see some guys with similar content, they blow up and get like 500,000 views on crap like that.
that'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, part of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want some of those lights though that you have, Brian. Now those are cool. That just hook onto the
Yeah.
pegs or whatever in the tent. Because I don't have any like
Yeah.
internal tents or anything, or internal lights for my
Internal
the tank.
tents.
Do you have anything
I
like
just hook it
that,
up to, like-
Jason?
I have a little light that I hang from the top,
Oh, okay.
but the light crapped out this year. I use it out camping too. But it has a fan on it, so like when you have the heat in the tents,
Oh,
If
nice.
you-
Keeps it down then.
it keeps the heat down, so it keeps the whole.
That's a
tent
good
warm.
option. Is that 4 tents or that just has a fan? Just like, is
No,
it-
it's four tents.
nice. That's
Yeah.
sick. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
you just hook it to the top. It's got a little hook. You hook it to the top. You turn it on. It has a light, and it'll last like if you put the light on low,
Right?
it'll last like pretty much the whole night.
That's
But it's not as fancy as Brian's over there.
those are cool. He's got the light changing modes
Yeah,
and
you can
colors.
get the string lights. I really want to try the string lights.
Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of those, but I've never I've seen guys put them on. I wonder if they'll stay on the pegs though and everything. I've seen guys
No, they take them off.
do they? Oh,
Yeah, they generally take them off.
guess you'd have to. They wouldn't last very long.
No, they probably crack. And
yeah, true.
Yeah. No, it's What lakes do you fish in Sask?
Who, me?
Blow up your
What
cheek,
lake
blow
are
up
we
your
gonna go
spot.
fish this winter? Where are we going for lake trout?
No, me? With you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere north. I don't go very north very far. I can talk to some friends that have been north and everything, but for lake trout, I'm not sure. Where do we go?
I was looking at a couple. I got a couple in mind. We're going.
Oh yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Coming, Brian. Get to come topside.
I'd love to. All I got to do right before I go out there is I got to start a big fight with my wife, and then I'm good. Then I'll go right after that.
Oh,
That's the best way to do it.
So the length of the
Are
trip
you
depends
moving
how
now?
heated the fight gets, right? How long
Right.
you can go. You know
Yeah,
what? Got to know
might
what
as well
buttons to
go
push, I
fun.
guess. Hey.
Yeah, I'll let you know whenever I've had a big fight with my wife. I'll let you know, and then I'll just come out there. Just,
Oh God.
not like it's gonna get any better. So
Jeez. God.
I'm out of beer.
I just finished mine too, actually. I'd love.
The second one I had was this little porter here.
Oh, that looks pretty good. Tell me about
I
that
drink-
one.
I drink a lot of Founders, so whatever. I kind of want to get another one, but I already went upstairs twice.
You said you're off tomorrow too, then, or you go back when you go back to work?
I go back on Tuesday, so I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, nice. That's good then. I guess
Yeah.
Because you're an hour ahead,
work-
right? It's almost 12 there.
Yeah, I
Everything?
work like 3 weekends in a row, and then I get 3 weekends off in a row. So, and when I get my weekends, it's 4 days off. So, they're nice.
That is good. Yeah, kind of works out for a nice shift then. I remember when I hauled oil there, it was 7 on, 3 off, and 7 on, 4 off. It was kind of but the 4 off was kind of cool. You could go places at the time.
Right.
Oh, LaRange. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I like the rotating. LaRange, where's that?
North from me, probably 6-7 hours. I think it's pretty far north. Start getting into the big country there, and there's lots of bush too. I get lost probably up there.
What's that?
What are your what's your Google Maps look like?
Those all waypoints.
Those are all waypoints.
Gotta hit them all. We're just gonna do them in order.
I've hit a lot of them, but
Yeah.
there's a lot I haven't hit.
I should go on more trips farther north like some people do, but I don't know. Time wise doesn't usually work out usually, but be nice. At least I'm close to the Sask River, though. It's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
What area do you
And,
Bodie. Hey Bodie. Usually the Sask Landing, or Beaver Flats. That's usually where me and some buddies go once in a while. It's usually pretty good. Lots of guys say it's usually 50-50 there, but guys are in the marina lately and they say they're biting. We're maybe going to go there this weekend, maybe? I think. I'm not too sure. Jackfish
Those,
Lake, North
Lakers.
Battleford.
Those Lakers, like the lake trout, those good eating fish or what? Because I see a lot of guys catching those up on Lake Huron and whatnot.
I've never had a lake trout, but I don't know.
lake trout?
Yeah,
I've never
Lakers.
caught a lake trout. So
Acres are fun.
I bet, man, they look like they fight so freaking hard.
Acres are so aggressive. They're like the pike of trout, but they can come down from like 80 feet and they'll chase.
Isn't
you
that
all
crazy how
up.
freaking deep they get, hey? God, like the pressure on them too, it's just crazy, but I see guys jigging, like I never would have thought that to watch videos, and they're just like ripping these things, man, to get them.
Like generally what you want, like I'd only really started fishing for them a little more seriously last year. I've caught them on a fly rod, which was fun. And for when you're ice fishing for them, generally, like you'll see them on the graph and you'll be down and they'll be down like,
yeah,
whatever, say you're in 60, 80 feet, whatever, and you drop it down all the way and then you pound bottom and then just rip it up.
yeah.
And then you'll see them. They'll be coming in, and then they'll just go, whoosh, and then it'll go.
And they sure chase it. I see like JC, and he's like, real, real, real. And they freaking just
Yeah.
nail it,
And
hey?
The faster you rip it up, the faster they chase it. And
Just
then
must entice the bite a lot more, hey? Just get them going crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be
they're so
cool.
predatory. It's so insane. Like it's fun. I'm doing a few trips this year up to Cold Lake for.
Yeah? Oh. Hey, Bodie, I never ran the camera in the marina. I used it by the bridge a few times. It was way too dirty. What's the marina like at that point where, like, the pinch point where you're going out? How, like, what's the quality there? I figured it'd be a little bit better.
38-pound maker.
80.
That's nice.
That's crazy. 87 feet for those.
87 feet of water. That's insane.
I don't got enough line. I have to get different reels. My reels don't have enough line for that.
I have on my medium heavies. I have 2500s.
Do you?
Yeah, I run my summer reels on my.
Just pretty much. Yeah, pretty much have to. Hey there.
Yeah, you do, because you're fishing up to like 187. Like you're fishing deep sometimes.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey.
And they'll run. Like sometimes, like if you don't have enough line and you get a big lake shark, they will run.
Snap her off.
You.
That'd be the worst. You get to the end of your reel and then you just lose it because of that.
Yeah,
God, shit. There it goes and it breaks it. Yeah. You just hope for the best when it hits the end. It's like bing, boink. There it goes.
I don't think I would recommend, unless you literally have like 80-pound test and you can horse that fish in.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, as long as she's hooked good. I guess maybe we'll yank it in.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend 1,000. I would minimum 2,500 to 2,000 maybe minimum, but all mine are 25s.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have one rod, but I don't go north, like I said, very much for deep water. So yeah, it'd be nice though. Oh, one thing about, I did switch my line from that Fishing 13. Remember the inline reel I was telling you about? I had braid on it. It was trash, but I put some actual mono on it with all the memory. So I'm hoping it doesn't like screw up as much. I'm going to try that tomorrow for perch because it should be better. I think it was a bad idea with braid on that rod or that reel. I mean,
I tried out P line on a new reel.
On your inline reel?
No, on a spinning reel. But I gotta say, it does not have a ton of memory in it. It's actually really nice.
Oh,
it's mono with a fluorocarbon, like film on it or something like that.
Okay,
and it's good. Like it, I really like it. I have 8-pound stuff.
Yeah,
and it's more like it's fluoro, so it's pretty
good stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
and it doesn't hold that memory as well. So I'm thinking I might switch my inline to that and test that out, because I have mono on my inline and I really hate it.
Right. What?
Yeah.
What line? What type is on your inline then? Because I just put 6-pound on 2. I don't need big. That's just gonna be for panfish anyways. But
yeah, my inline I only use for like big trout and like panfish, because it's on a Shimano like light convergence, but it's what do I have on there?
Is it a mono or fluoro?
Mono.
Mono. Okay, I just put mono on tonight, so I'm gonna try that opposed to the other stuff I had on. Best spot for Wally at the landing. At the landing, I usually just go. I don't go very far. I just go off the bridge or south on the north side, but it goes south like 100 yards out when the ice is good. And I also seen a guy. There's that camera you can check on the website, the Highways Hotline. There's a dude out there with a tent today. I don't know what the ice is like out there, but I certainly wouldn't be out there yet because that's a lot of flowing water.
Is it slow or fast?
It's fairly fast. I don't know. It's pretty fast enough. I sure the fuck wouldn't be out there right now. Oh God. No, maybe it's okay, but there's a lot of gas pockets out there too. Like last winter, there was a buddy on drive. Like there was like good 3 feet of ice, and they hit a gas pocket, and the truck fell through just the front tire, but they pulled them out. But there's just spots like that everywhere out there. So I would never even drive across that thing. I go like 100 some yards where I know it's usually pretty good. Then I'll just stay about there. But I do not like venturing on that river at all. There, 3 inches.
So like, it might be off topic, but say I want to start ice fishing for pike. What kind of line are you using on your ice fishing gear for like pike fishing?
I
Braid.
usually, I always have braid. I always have braid 20-pound on most, and then just make the leader whatever you're fishing.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey.
You actually
I'll
use
do
like
25
because
to-
if you're targeting pike. Do you use like a steel leader, or what do you use for that?
I don't use leaders very much, even just because whatever. I usually chance it.
So
use
you just chance it with like a 20-pound braid, and that'll be good.
I'll put 20-pound braid and then like 18 inches of like 10-pound fluoro, and then like the regular like the quick snaps with the hook usually for me, anyways. What do you use,
Okay.
Jason?
But yeah, so basically you just chance it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Because you might get a walleye too doing that too. You may just lose your hook too in the first drop, but whatever.
I
Yeah.
just
Right.
tie on like a 6 to 8 foot 25 if I know there's a couple lakes I know where there's like 40-inch pike, like I
Mhm.
know they're in there, and I've put 25-pound fluoro and they've just bit it through like it was butter.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and I've
We used to
been
go
bit
there,
off,
guys out
like,
there.
but like the smaller pike won't bite through it, but then when you
Mhm.
know like there's a chance for that like
Real
really
big one or
pike,
something.
I'll put 50-pound fluoro on,
Okay.
and I'll go all day without having to worry about it. Like even
See,
when
I've
it's
never,
mid-
I've never had floral that thick, but I'm guessing you could buy, like, if I don't want to buy a whole spool of that, I could probably buy like almost
Yeah.
floral leader lines of that.
yeah, I like Seagar. Seagar is my favorite.
I never used
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
I usually just get the stuff
doesn't
with
really-
Canadian Tire, like the Trialine 100%
Yeah.
floral. Usually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
it
I really want to
works.
start. I really want to target pike. I like those pike videos.
Pike
you
are
guys
fun.
have. They just, if I'm going to do underwater camera, I mean, it's just intense watching those strike. And sometimes they're just sitting there looking at it. But I love those.
oh god, yeah.
Sometimes they just come in like a missile.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
You
And
should-
I love that.
That one camera last year I got on the one, it was the auto jigger with the camera going, so I just looked at it after like the day was done, and it's going up and down, and the fish is like following it, and then the hook goes up, and then the fish goes under, and the jigger comes out and hits the pike on the head, and it falls off the side, then he keeps going. It's just like this one donk, and then he goes, it's funny. Oh god.
I'm just afraid. I'm afraid some of these pike might actually, like, say I buy like a nice expensive Markham. I'm afraid some of these pikes will like hit my Markham.
They
'cause
do. They do.
Yeah.
And I lose like a
Today,
$500
I was
camera to
getting
a pike.
smacked by my camera was getting hit by a fish because I was jigging in front of it, and there was a pike. There was a pike coming at it, and there was a pike behind it trying to hit my camera.
Jeez, hey.
Yeah.
That's funny. Just
Don't try
looking
and
donk, donk. Fucking things, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I like the perch that come up to your camera. And then
Yeah.
they're like.
If-
God.
On Instagram, when I had the Oyoyo, there was a perch that came up and it was like this.
Checking
and I
it
did-
out.
I did the
Shine them with the high beams. Crack the leads
Yeah.
and see what they do.
You know that thing where it's like, excuse me, sir. Can I,
Trying to contact you.
your extended warranty.
You should add that into the video, man. That'd be
I
so
did.
funny.
It's a real
Oh,
idea.
God.
The perch comes up and it's like, excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about your extended warranty?
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah,
Freaking fish.
yeah.
Oh, I had something else to say about that too. Another camera episode. Oh, yeah. I think it's a myth about for anyways with the trout here. With the cameras don't scare the trout where I go. Anyways, lots of guys say they don't want to use them, but you guys just seen them too. They don't really acknowledge it or anything. Hey,
I find if you have it too close, it will spook them.
like to the
I
hook
keep-
maybe. Hey,
Yeah,
that what you're
I
saying?
keep mine at least about 3 feet away, and then I find the trout don't even care. They don't even.
yeah, it could
Is-
be a
and
stick
especially-
anyways down there. Like they don't know the difference. Whatever the hell it is,
Yeah.
it's just black. Whatever. So.
Somebody said they like we have crappie around here, and they said that crappie might get a little spooked from the camera, so might not want to use the camera if I'm trying to target crappie.
Eh,
Yeah.
Try it and find out, I guess. Hey,
I don't know if you guys have even crappie up there. But
we don't. Not where I am. I'd love to fish for them. I bet they taste good.
yeah.
I don't even know the closest crappie place. I'd have to actually look on the map and try and find something.
I would love to go for crappie.
Yeah, I love
You guys
panfish in
get-
general.
You guys get like 14-inch perch, so just, if I
Yeah.
could pick crappie or 14-inch perch, I'm picking 14-inch perch.
Oh, I love perch. I think they're the funnest ones to catch and eat. They taste so good.
We don't have a lot of 14-inch perch near us, but we do have a couple lakes that have the potential to produce them. But
Right.
most of ours are between 10 and like 13. And the odd guy pulls. I know there's a couple lakes, but I don't know where they are.
Oh, okay.
But I'm actually probably after Christmas here. I have like four lakes picked out that I'm gonna go try and chase perch in. That should have some bigger perch, like up to
Yep.
between one and kind of 2 pound perch.
That's pretty good size then. Man, if you get something
Yeah.
like 2-pound perch, that's a big perch.
That'd be a big perch, yeah.
Oh yeah. The biggest perch I got was at a lake south of here, but it was just under 2 pounds, and it was like 15 and an 1/8 length, I think, is what it was. But that's a big old perchy. I've never caught anything that big yet or since, but
Yeah.
15 and what? Like almost 16
an 8,
inches?
15 and an 1/8.
Oh, 15 and 8.
Eighth, yeah.
Still huge.
Yeah, 15 inch. I guess. Same.
There's a lake that's like literally 10 minutes from my house here, and it you can't really eat the fish because it got really high mercury content in it.
Oh,
But actually the I caught a perch. I didn't know there was perch in it. And when I was doing this pike series that I'm working on now, which I'm out fishing with Hui and I catch this perch, and it's like I didn't expect to catch perch. I thought it was a small pike, and I'm reeling it in, and I'm like, oh, it's nothing big. It's whatever. It's just a small pike. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, he's like, I walked all the way over here, and then I pull it out of the hole, and it's this 10-inch perch. 10-inch perch. And
yeah.
it's like my first perch ever. Like I never.
That's
caught a perch
awesome.
at this point.
Man, and
And
they're
I'm
so
just like-
pretty, hey, when you pull them out, just like they're just so yellow when you pull them out fresh out of the water. They look so good.
I freaked out. Like I was just like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
I know. What's this?
Yeah, but like
awesome.
that's the only perch I've seen out of that lake, and I've heard from a few farmers in the area that there are big perch in it. So, but I've yet to find them.
Yeah, hey, they're tough. I found we were talking earlier too. The big ones are always by themselves when you catch them. The little ones are always in the school.
Yeah.
I want a live scope so bad. Like I could find fish so much quicker, and I'd probably catch more too. Sometimes it's so hard to find them.
We were using Live Scope last weekend. My buddy has one.
Oh yeah, they're so
Yeah.
fun to use. Hey.
It was fun. It was pretty cool. We would drill a hole in the middle of the area we wanted to fish, and then
Yeah.
we'd pan around, and he'd be like, "Okay, there's a few out that way, a few out this way, a few out that way," and I just go pound holes out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was fun. It was pretty cool. I would. I don't know if I'd want to use it all the time, but
For the what do you think? I thought about this the other day. As the actual viewer, they probably would rather see a camera opposed to live scope, hey? But at the fisherman, you'd probably want to see the live scope more. What do you think?
I would. Yeah, I would say
Like if-
the Live Scope, man, is it's just as good, I would say, as a camera.
Yeah, but for just the viewer watching, like the regular
For the
viewer, right?
viewer
Would you rather
watching,
watch a live scope or a camera? Probably a camera, hey? Maybe?
I'd rather watch a camera.
Yeah? I kind
Yeah.
of lean towards that too, I think. But maybe because I don't have a live scope. If I have one, I'd be like, I want the live scope. But to watch, I'd rather see a camera, I think.
Definitely.
It's
I
so
don't know.
neat,
I,
though.
mean, I like watching either one, but if I have a choice, I'd rather watch the actual
You see a little
camera.
bit, yeah. But it was cool when my buddy used it last year with me on the landing. Like when a burbot would come in, you would just know it is because it's just slithering in on the damn scope. It's so cool, though.
Yeah, like they're so good.
Precise, accurate,
Yeah,
I
that
guess.
you can literally, once you've seen it enough times, you know what the fish is.
Yeah.
And you
And
can't
Brian,
tell
like
it's
the
wild.
bars, the grid lines were like 24 inches. So we had one fish that was like basically right between the grids. So we're like, that's a 2 foot fish, and we pull it up, and it was like 24 inches. So you knew the damn size of the fish before it even bit.
That's
Mm,
crazy.
It is. It's so freaking cool.
mm.
But I have a buddy. I just talked to him tonight. He's gonna let me use his live scope for a few videos or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I said I got some cameras if you want to use. I can swap you.
Yeah.
But I
Now
love.
with your camera when you're not pike fishing, but when you're perch fishing, do you sometimes play keep, like if you don't want a perch, like say you see the small one, do you play keep away with it, like don't let it a hit,
Yeah.
and then go for the bigger ones?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yoink,
Is that how you
yoink,
work
yoink.
that, or
Yeah. Yeah, usually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
see.
see a pike coming in, steal it or break it off. Get out of here. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're pretty hard on hooks.
I was playing keep away with a pike today. But I was doing it with a hair jig, and I was trying to see how how much he wanted this hair jig. So every time he'd come at it, I'd go up. And then I'd drop it and he'd turn around and he'd come back at me all pissed off. And then he's just like watching it and he's coming in and I'm like jig, 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 and he goes to move forward and I'm like, whoop.
It's just like a Homer Simpson doe. He
Yeah.
misses it doe. Oh
Yeah.
man. What were you trying to catch with your hair jigs, and was it trout or what? What did you say?
I'm trying to see what I can catch with them.
Oh,
So-
what was in that lake then?
I was at Wabaman. There's walleye, pike, whitefish, burbot.
Oh, lots of stuff then.
Yeah, perch, but the perch are all small.
Okay.
Um,
Pike probably
but-
don't let them get big.
no,
That's probably
they're-
like chicken wings, man. If you're a perch or a pike,
like
you see a
nuggets.
freaking perch, man, they just lick their lips.
Yeah, they're just like
Oh shit! Here it
Yeah.
goes. Yeah.
but they're the man we got this one really cool burbot hole. If you look back at one of my last ice fishing videos from last year,
Okay.
I did an overnight trip for burbot, and I caught a lot of big burbot. Like
Cool.
the smallest I caught was like 24 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. We
That's
caught
decent.
A lot of big. Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest I caught was 29.
Nice. They're cool, hey. Especially if you try and measure them. To get them measured, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, there's a lake north of us, way up north, and it's known to have some like 30+ inch burbot.
Oh wow. They fight hard too, hey.
Oh, they dog you.
They're like tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun. I started doing them a little bit more last year, and
Yeah.
they're incredibly underrated.
Have you seen them, Brian? You know, a burbot? Do you have them there at all, or?
we have them, but it's pretty rare. I've never caught one ever.
Yeah.
And even people I know, like when you do catch one, it's kind of a rare occasion. Like anytime you see one on Facebook or a site around here, it's always like my first burbot.
Oh, nice.
So people, it's pretty rare. I've never caught one. I've never seen anyone catch one either. So
Yeah, yeah. No, everybody
They're-
says I'm gonna keep the next one and actually eat it. I've always let the other ones go, but everyone says they taste really, really good. Have you had them, Jason? Did you eat one yet?
I was going to last year. That the overnight video I was gonna go do. I had meant to. I was wanted to keep one,
Yeah.
and it used to be the end of February. You weren't after end of February. You wouldn't allowed to keep them.
Oh, okay.
So I was like I think January I was fishing for I don't know a bunch of other different fish, and I went into February, and then I was all through February I was doing a lot of burbot fishing, and when I was going through it, I went and looked at the regs to double check what I could keep, and they changed the regs to January, so I missed it last year.
Oh.
So
Oh, well.
January is going to be for burbot, like to keep. I keep one anyway.
Yeah.
But
That would be
yeah,
cool to try one, man.
February, March is the best time to target them because they're getting ready to spawn.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
They get all
and
crazy,
it's
like and get a
awesome.
bunch.
You'll catch them like all day. Whereas if normally the best time if you are going to an area where there is burbot, best time is nighttime.
Yeah, lots of guys camp out at the landing there where the river is, and they'll just stay in their camper all night and fish burbot. Use their
Yeah.
glow hooks and everything, just bang them in the bottom. They say they use like just big jig heads, like half ounce or whatever, 3/8. Just put a big piece of meat or whatever on the end.
Yeah, they like usually around 7, 8 o'clock is when the burbot bite around here really picks up. Like
That sounds about
We
right.
were-
Same here.
yeah, it'll be till like it'll be right throughout the night too. Like you can almost count on it. Like every half hour, if you set a timer, I bet you could look on your graph and you see a burbot.
Yeah.
Like they're if you're in the right spots anyway.
Yeah. No, that'd be cool. I'm definitely gonna keep the next one we catch, anyways, just to try it. And I've watched videos how they skin them. I've seen a bunch of ways just how to do it. I'd probably make a mess the first time, but
Oh yeah.
we'll try. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. They're fun. They're underrated, that's for sure.
I think so too. Some fish get a bad rep. Maybe because
Yeah.
people just don't want to clean them or don't like how they have to clean them. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, most people don't fish burbot for game usually. That's the thing.
Maybe. Yeah, everyone's like walleye champions
Yeah.
here. The
Like,
best
I
of the
gotta
best
kill
of the elite. Walleye or nothing.
Yeah.
Really? I know I like my panfish. They probably get me more excited with the big perch than a walleye. Or trout. I love trout. Trout's fun to catch.
Yeah.
They're just so pretty.
I like the big walleye. Big walleye they're a different species, man. They when you get them up to that 25-inch, like you know it's a walleye because it just dogs you.
Yeah, yeah.
It goes to the bottom and you can't pull it off bottom if it's a big one.
You know what's crazy about that too? That big one I caught it was it last year or whatever. That it was just about 30, but it was the flimsiest fight ever. He bit it, I set it, and then I basically reeled him right up the hole. He didn't really fight at all. I mean, I don't know. Is he tired, lazy? I don't know, but didn't fight at all. It's like this isn't really that big. I'm like, ooh, it is pretty big. Yeah. Kind of cool.
I had 2 weekends ago. I was we were out at a local lake and it's got some pretty big trout in it now. And I hooked this one fish and I was reeling it in and it didn't feel very big at all. And I'm like, it's nothing. It's not a very big fish. And I'm reeling it in. And I felt it swimming and I'm like, wait a minute, this thing doesn't even know it's hooked yet. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the? So anyway, I finally give it a tug and it feels it. And then it starts fighting a little bit. And I think it got wrapped in a weed or something like that. And I managed to yank it out and I get there and it was like a 20.5-inch rainbow.
Oh, nice. Man.
Yeah, it was fat.
Yeah. Some of those
Yeah.
freaking ones. Fun to catch.
Yeah, they are. They're big rainbows, like big browns or tiger trout. I don't know if you have tiger trout.
There's
Brian.
some I've asked on the Facebook group here. I have to go north a little bit, but not very far. But I'd love to catch tiger. That'd be
We
fun.
have tigers everywhere now.
Really?
I
Oh.
I've never even heard of a tiger trout.
Oh God. I gotta show you a picture. They're like the
Yeah,
prettiest.
It's a mix between a brook trout and a brown trout.
Yeah, they actually breed them. I think. Hey, that's the only way you can get those
Yeah.
things. They're
Yeah,
they're so pretty.
Well, they do naturally happen sometimes.
Okay, here we go.
But
Are you
it's
ready for
very
this,
rare.
Brian?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Which is the better picture one? Like that one? That's a pretty nice one.
It'll probably take a second for the photo pops.
Yeah, pretty well. How like the pattern's just so neat.
Yeah. And then
Oh, that's-
sometimes they go more
that's-
brown trout or they'll go more brook trout. And
Yeah,
then
like
once
look
they
at
go
their
more brook
fins, the
trout-
brookies in them there. Hey, go, that's so
Yeah.
pretty. It's such a pretty fish. Look at this. Here's a
Yeah.
redder one.
Yeah.
Look at the snout in that thing. That is so awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Did they get
So
that big
rare.
there? Some of the tigers, Jason?
oh yeah. You 25, 26.
Oh gosh. Oh, when
Yeah.
we come up there, then we should go for. I don't care where we go. I already told you that, but if we go for tiger too, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, if we do a river, we'll go like a. You're not too far.
Oh, I sent
think
you that,
we'll-
right?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Okay.
I think we should. I think we should float the red deer.
Dude, I've never been in a float boat. Yes. Yes, we should definitely,
Yeah.
because
We'll
I'm
float
down.
the red, man, and we'll do. There's some big browns in there.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll try and get you on some big 20+ inch browns.
Yeah, anything would do. That'd be fun. That'd be such a fun day doing that
But
and
they're
filming that.
wild too, so they fight harder.
Never really caught too many wild trout. There's some ones that have reproduced in like those
Well, I mean,
creeks
you
that
have
I go
that
to.
one river that's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
Yeah,
browns.
they're like that big in the red,
That's nice. Nice sizes then.
and you get a chance at bull trout too.
Oh yeah, I've caught one bull trout when I was Snaring River, I think. I got one
Mm.
there, I think, if I remember. They're pretty too. Big old pit bull. Man, those Arctic chars are so cool. Was it those guys that I told you to watch, but you already did watch them? The New Fly, or what are they again? The fly fishing guys that make really good videos.
Oh, you're wildfly.
Wildfly, yeah.
Yeah,
They go up for freaking all those fish. Oh man.
you want if you like really appreciate well done like films, like fly fishing films, kind of stuff.
Those
like that,
guys are probably like
Wildfly,
top, hey?
They are pretty top.
Oh.
Like they are
They're
tight
s-
lines or tight loops. Tight loops or tight lines.
Never heard of that channel. Yeah, they do everything. It's like the nicest B-roll storyline. It's just they have absolutely everything. There's a lot of work goes into their
Tight
editing.
loop. Yeah, tight loops.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, they do
I have to look real quick.
like the most incredible fly fishing films I've ever seen, hands down.
Tight loops.
And tight loops and Wildfly just did a collaboration.
Oh, did they? Nice.
Yeah.
So is it Tight Loops with the 44K subscriber, that channel? Looks like.
Yeah.
Like, I like their thumbnails, the same as the Fly guys, too. Like, it's so easy. They just put some font over the nice scenery, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
Looks nice. You do some of yours like that, too. They're nice.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Yeah,
It's pretty.
I like their thumbnails. Oh, yeah, the Arctic Char there, too. That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit. Should we call it? It's like 11.
Yeah.
It's 12:30 Brian's time. I guess he got to
Yeah.
work tomorrow. What do you
Yeah.
figure?
We can call it.
Okay. Same plan next
Alrighty,
week,
guys.
maybe. Maybe not. Hey, this is 2 weeks in a row. It's pretty good. That's pretty good for us.
I might be able to do it next week, but I think my in-laws might be in town as well, so we'll see.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
If we do, we
We'll
do.
say
If not,
into-
I
I
can
have
ask
a
couple-
week off over the holidays, so
oh yeah, shit. Next weekend's like Christmas.
next weekend's Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Monday's Christmas, but it's like
Right. Everyone will be pretty well doing stuff. Then I forgot about that. I probably have to be gone, I
Yeah.
think. So for most of it. Ha. Hit the
Mhm.
water then. No, it'll be on the ice.
Oh, I'll be out.
Yeah.
I'll be out ice fishing.
Yeah, I know. No one
I
will be.
got
on-
my I got my our Christmas shopping's done, so
Oh, cool. Freed it up then. Nice.
yeah.
That's cool. Well, cool. I guess thanks for watching, everybody. And
Yeah,
it's fun.
thank you.
Fun to do. Topics.
Yeah.
We'll think of something next. Brian, it's your job next time to get a topic.
Oh, I'll do that.
We kind of thought about this last minute. Or you asked me first. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe cameras. And I asked you, want to do cameras? Like, okay. So I went and rounded up some quick stuff or download those videos real quick. Something, I guess.
That was good.
Something, I guess. I don't care what we talk about. Yeah, we
Bring
could
your
wing it the whole
cameras.
episode. I care less and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Jason likes a little more structure than what I do, so it's all right though. That's a good thing.
It's for our viewers.
Yeah, we'll just be going this way with something
Our
and that
5
way.
viewers.
I titled it though. I said I spy fish or something with cameras. So they got
Yeah.
what it was about. An idea.